Good. Hello. Welcome. I'm so pleased that you could make it here. What a relaxing evening it is on September 25th, 2024, a Wednesday. What a relaxing Wednesday it is today. Wow. So relaxing. There's nothing I love more than relaxing things like the sound of wind blowing softly through grass. Nothing could break the relaxation I feel from planting grass into the ground, like all this grass around me now. So relaxing. The way it makes subtle, small sounds and stuff. Just so relaxing. So really, my point is that grass is relaxing. And I'm relaxed by the grass. Welcome. This place you find yourself in now is my Zen garden. Wonderful. Wonderful that you could join me here. I am so pleased. But first, I'm gonna read a tip, because way before I started stream, Ladner tipped $5. I know you're here, Ladner. I know you're here. Thank you. I appreciate that very much. Thank you. Before I could even start stream, I was confused. I was like, why is there green on the tip bar? I haven't even started my stream yet. What's happening? So thank you, Ladner. They said T-posed angles toward the sun. Photosynthesis. I don't know why my arm does this, by the way. It's only my right arm. What happens when you jork it too hard? It goes... Thank you for... I can't read that one yet. I'm not looking. Darksteel, because 3 minutes ago they tipped $2. Thank you, Darksteel. I appreciate that. Thank you for the grass support. Darksteel, you said, the zazza got me flying pelicans and shit. Shit ain't nothing to me, man. I almost didn't read that because it was early. Now I'm gonna be saying that all stream. Now I cannot believe you just said that. I'm gonna be looking at the grass, but you think this grass looking like shit? Nah, this shit ain't nothing to me, man. Oh, Dracula flows in my head. That's not good. That's not good. Dracula flows in. Sonic X, thank you for the 5. I appreciate the $5 super chat. Thank you very much for the support. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. The Hugegrass needs more water in it, leading to the central pond. Then it will be complete to me. Unfortunately, it is already complete. There are many things that I would change about Hugegrass given the opportunity, but I've decided to lock it in, and simultaneously I have locked in, and it's done. The last stream, that was the last Hugegrass building stream. That was it. It's done. I've already split the map into an El Dorito version, an MCC version. I am relight baking it on lower settings tonight for El Dorito, and then we're doing playtests tomorrow. And today we are in our Zen mode, our Zen time. We are going to paint grass together in a relaxing and enjoyable way. This is not even... I'm telling you right now, I've been dreading this. This is going to be a terrible stream, okay? Leave now. It's not good. I'm just going to paint so much fucking grass, man. I know that is the worst thing to say as a streamer, but I've been dreading this stream. It's actually really satisfying, and it's like reverse. It's like those lawn care channels that... Like those guys that go like to really terrible lawns and they like clean it up. It's like that, but the reverse of that. The inverse of that. We are planting. When the coffee... Speaking of which, I gotta drink more coffee. Brute Phantom stream instead? You said no grass on stream? Well, I lied. I really did want to do the Brute Phantom, but... I'll do that after. Oh, indeed. Come with me, my children. By come with me, I mean please wait 4 to 6 business days as I boot up tag test, load into the map, and then we explore the grass together. I'm gonna swap out, for now anyway, I'm gonna swap out the Scorpion here with a Rocket Warthog. Nice. I need to do that real quick because I'm gonna load up. We're gonna go in the game. Start levels, multi, Hugegrass, remastered, ED, Hugegrass, remastered, MCC. We're actually on the MCC version of the map here, by the way. We'll be making a grass hog today. Grass will be available in the Dorito soon. Yes, Hawk/Frank. It will be. Why is this position so ridiculously? But yes, it will be. The reason we're not doing a playtest today, well, on one hand, it's because I want all the grass and I want the map to look as good as it can when we're actually playing on it. And figuring, like, I know it's stupid because a playtest should, like, visual shouldn't matter. It should be all about gameplay, but, like, I don't know, man. We're, like, near release. I want everything to look as good as it can while we're playing. I know that's stupid, but, like, it's important to me. Yeah, I want it to look really good. So that's why I'm waiting for the grass to do all the play tests. Okay. Boom. Look at that. We're in tag test. So this is simulating the actual game. Did I just crash? What's happening? Why is everything frozen? What is going on? Hello? I'm going to reset tag test really quickly. That was weird. Alright, let's try that again. Game, multiplayer, sandbox, game, start, levels, multi. No! We're hearing weird Halo CE music that I haven't heard since I was like 5 years old. Okay, we are now loading things up. I did not crash, by the way. FYI. The real record on God. No doubt. I did not crash. I hit a button, and I don't know what really happened. It just locked everything up. But before we paint the grass, we gotta look at the grass. Alright, half of painting grass is also removing grass. Goodbye, Weasel. I'll miss you. Oh yeah, and apologies for the stream yesterday. Or no stream yesterday, I mean. I was doing a lot of shit, and then later on, my entire downstairs spontaneously flooded. So, that was interesting. But it's all handled now. Look at that cool little ramp thingy with the things on. Look at that view, by the way. Right in the distance, the Citadel out there. Oh my god, guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. There actually was one final thing I totally forgot to do in the last stream. The ship in the sky. We gotta swap it out. I actually almost didn't do that. Holy crap, that was a close one. That is wild. Okay, but for real, it's just a grass painting stream. Maybe I'll do that off stream. I'm keeping my word. The last stream was the last Hugegrass stream. Now we're just kind of painting grass, and it just happens to be on Hugegrass. Okay, also sorry, Darksteel, your tip reminded me that I missed another tip a minute ago from the one and only Grass. Thank you for the $2 tip, Grass. Painteth me, Father, so I may groweth upon this biggest swath of land, and beast the greenest of grass, so the land can beast huge and large on this glorious day. Darksteel has tipped $2 on top of that, saying, the flood was my fault. I've been working a swamp level, and the swamp must have gotten too swampy. I knew it. You seem like the kind of person that would flood my house. We're gonna go check out this grass here in a second. But first, we gotta read Demon of Songs. $5 super chat. Thank you very much, Demon. Obligatory. I'm sorry. I have to do it, he says. Wasn't the last stream the last on Hugegrass? I'm gonna grab you. And then said, JK Lamau, OMG Lamau, XD, this is a ship grass stream. That's true. This is gonna be the ship stream. Where did my little thingy go? Oh, shout out to old stream content. I had this on my OBS on this scene. I never removed it. It's the old UI. Where is my little tip bar thingy? Oh, it was hidden away. Look at that. And then Grass came in again. Grass came in again with another $2 tip. Thank you, Grass. Real grass. I'm looking at you. I pointed at my screen as if you guys could see that, but I'm looking at the grass right there. Grass said, I shouldst beast did paint upon the large of huge land, which resides upon this corner of the ark, where the seeds of mine own brethren reside. To beast did step and drive in upon the world forevermore. What is a beast? Somebody tell me what a beast is. B-E-E-S-T. I miss that UI is a throwback. Come with me as we explore this grass. Also, you may notice new pathways. I have and will continue to repaint much of the map today as I do this last little tiny thing. As we paint grass. Painting grass includes literally painting grass. Whoa! Wait a minute, is that Skaboodly? The one and only Skaboodly. Man, it's good to see you or hear from you. Thank you for the tenor, man. I hope you're doing well. It is good to see that icon, see that name. I hope you're well. You said, sorry, I've been gone for a bit. Oh, of course, man. It's life. You said, preparing for HCS Worlds. Hell yeah. Green and I are going to meet IRL, and I'm going to be hanging out in costume. I'm so envious. I'm so envious. Also going to get a studio tour and probably meet some of my old coworkers. That's so awesome. Man. I mean, that sounds amazing. That sounds so amazing. Green told me he's going to give me a call again like he did at last HCS, so I'm looking forward to that. That's so cool, though. I'm glad y'all are going to be going. That's going to be dope. Man. We're getting Pelican pickup physics. I do need to experiment with that. Not on the main release of Hugegrass. That would be like a whole ass day to like test that and do some changes. At some point, yes. You change the grass height, or it's always at a fixed height. I can adjust it. I can change the model around a little. I just made it so all the grass is like relatively similar in size. Break the ship? Yeah, we're doing the ship. Well, I'm gonna do that after the grass. Yeah, come with me. Look at all this grass. You see the way these pathways are laid out now? Completely repainted the entire map, by the way. I still have a couple areas to touch up, like the Citadel, I think is the only one that really needs it. But I also added little mini paths like this that's cut through the grass here, as you can see, on places that I thought people might drive pretty consistently. Pathways, which I don't think there were these before. There were not any pathways that led into the caves here, which makes it feel a lot more open. Which is very, very nice. I also think these cliffs make things feel a lot better in many different ways. Kind of frame stuff nicely. How much grass have you done already? I would say a little under half the map is painted, and I've been at it for like an hour or two total. So, I'll show it in total in the editor, but I just kind of wanted to drive through it and look. Actually, half of the battle here, when it comes to doing this grass stuff, is driving through the map to look for the floating grass, because I can obviously see the grass a lot better here in tag test. Could you add more trees? That'd be more natural. Realistically, yeah, I could add more trees. I don't know if I will, because it takes up a lot of resources, and it makes it take like a gazillion years to light bake and stuff, but I mean, yeah, that's not out of the question. If I could have things my way, I would have way more trees, for the record. I'm just trying not to overload the map. There's already 400 trees on the map, and 100 rocks, and a ton of other stuff. If I could, I would add a lot more. I probably can, to be honest. If I was more careful, I could. Does Halo 3 not have the area name tags like Reach does? Not a natural formation would be a funny name for the caves. That's a good question. I don't know. I actually don't know. I don't believe it does. Can somebody correct me if I'm wrong? I don't believe Halo 3 has those named areas. Alright, come with me. I painted a pretty unimportant part of the map, but it needed to be done, and it's kind of tedious. It's a less fun part of the map to paint. But it's all of this area here. All of this is painted here. The entirety, all the way through here. Very cleanly painted. Also, is it just me, or is this grass color a little too light? I feel like I made the grass a little bit too bright. Can't really say for sure, because it looks good at a distance, and it's a very mixed green color for the ground, so there's no perfect amount, but I think I tweaked it so much that I just never was happy with it, because it goes like light up close and dark far away, so there's no winning. But anyway, as you can see, the grass is very thick and full and lush, and it's very cleanly placed down with nice little cut pathways through it. I still need to paint down some like small rocks and things. I'm gonna put some stones across the ground, so that might look kind of nice. Gonna make the pathways feel a little more lived in. I'm also gonna be putting some bushes and shrubs around in the grass. As you can see, oh, here's a little bit of floating grass. I was trying to clean this bit up. I already removed a bunch of grass from there, but this is, like I said, half the battle here is looking around to find the floating grass and then just going in and deleting it. So I'm trying to do that as much as I can right now. I can't save it in real time or else I'll crash everything, but what I get to do is delete the grass. A little bit more grass floating, delete. Is this the floating grass? Delete that. Go right here. Perfect. New opportunity to add some grass, and it's not floating. Nice. Now I can go back in game, hunt down some more floating grass if I see any. I think there's a little bit in here, huh? Yep, a little bit right there. We can go in. A bit of the cleanup crew. Where was that? Was it in the corner over here? Not really the most important spot, but if I see any at all, I just want to remove it. I think it's kind of just ugly looking. There we go. Kind of fills in the space nicely. Alright. Cool. Keep on rolling. Grass stream. This is the long-awaited grass stream, okay? I've talked about it. You guys are like, please reject it. I'm dying. Just one small little grass stream. Please, it's all I ask. By the way, what do you guys think? I don't know what it is about how I repainted the map, but I feel like these pathways feel a lot nicer. Like, the openness of the level with the way like the grass kind of grows and everything. I know there's only one type of grass right now, so like obviously it's really basic and plain, but I'm gonna be real, it feels like not like Halo Infinite, but it feels like open worldy. I don't know what it is, it just makes things feel so much nicer. They're not even perfect. I really want to touch them up and give them a little bit more love, but like I really like them. Ladner, thank you for the $2 tip. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, he said Helene hits Florida on Thursday. I know, I'm keeping track of that. National Hurricane Service got some crazy ass outlooks on that. It's gonna be a doozy. I think it's gonna be at least a Category 3. That is a full-on powerful hurricane. I had a trip. Can't cancel the hotel. I have to pay $666 or reschedule. Won't let me because it's within 7 days. That's bullshit. It's a hurricane, dude. It's a fucking... What do you mean can't reschedule? There's a fucking hurricane. Asked for a refund on the phone. Clerk didn't know of Helene and said... The clerk didn't know about the hurricane that's like a couple days out. Really? 10 seconds on hold. Dude, that's such bullshit. But I would just spam call them. I would actually spam call them until they did actually just fucking anything, because that is such bullshit. Fuck that. An act of God? No refunds. Don't even fucking think about it. Oh, I'm sorry. A gigantic superstorm is going to impact and lock everyone down in a really dangerous situation? Sorry. Like, what the fuck, man? Fuck that. Dude, it feels so good to drive around this area now. I don't know if I'm just being weird about it, but man, it feels really, really good to drive with the cliffs, with the new painted ground, with the grass, and there's still so much more. I get to paint shrubs and rocks and stones around. It just feels really good. Skiff vid when? Skiff video is coming out, I don't know when. I'm not going to give you a date, but let's just say very short, very, very soon. I don't know how to express this without just like divulging my entire personal life, but shit has been hectic and busy because of that, and it's just been like a lot. So yeah, I really haven't had time to do anything. There's a reason we are painting grass on stream today. It's because I haven't had any time, but we're making time today. We are making time. Look at these little mini pathway. Oh my god, look at this. Rejected shotgun making sensible pathways that are likely to be traversed, implying environmental storytelling via pathways tread over many, many travels. Who is this guy? What kind of amazing stuff is it? Have you had any sound environmental stuff? Not since the lake stuff. I added like some bird sounds, like some cool hawk noises around the base. I added water noises in here. Pretty subtle, but it's there. And that's it so far. But I want to add more. If I can think of any good ways to add more, any interesting sounds, I will add more. But that's that for right now. Anyway, I didn't notice any more floating grass. There were like some very small minor things on like little hilly areas, but nothing too crazy. So this is where the grass is right now. It goes up to around the Covenant platform here, which, by the way, now that I repainted everything, has its own like gravelly area now. Repainting it. For the record, the previous ground texture, I had not redone it forever because I didn't want to redo the grass. That's disgusting. That's fucking sickening. I can't live in a world where that grass exists. Vile, disgusting. Okay, much better. You can see this map being used for Halo 2 HMV. There's a lot of good areas on this map that would be good for that kind of thing. There really are. There's a large gravelly area here now, by the way, which is kind of interesting. I have to clean this up a little because none of the textures on the ground up and through to the Citadel are like very cleaned up yet. They're just really basic. They need some wear and tear to look a little more natural. But this whole area is kind of gravelly here. There's a very like popular spot for people to fight is right out here outside the Citadel. So I kind of don't want it to be a little battlefield-y, which is kind of fun. Yeah, that's it. That's the whole tweet. There's no grass on this side of the map. That whole side of the map over there is in the shadowed area. No grass whatsoever. So, We're going to get to that in a sec. I'm going to start painting. This is as far as it goes. The only other area that I haven't shown yet is up and over here, which I like actually because I've been getting really detailed with these ground textures. You have like some grass patches here and there, as there's like gravelly areas by the giant rocks meeting up with some of the like beach textures here, which honestly I should probably pull the grass back a little bit because it's like obviously there's grass here, but it's a bit much. It's encroaching on the beach a little bit too much. But it's pretty nice. You got a little grass patch here. All this is covered in grass, so most of the side of the map is good now. Here. I think the last part I did was I outlined that area there. You can see there's like a little strip outline. I was doing this whole area here. And I did this whole pathway. I got to do a little bit more up there. But yeah, you know, the pathway here is good. Everything's looking pretty nice. Pretty nice. I like this area. I have to say this might be my favorite spot on the whole map. I'm a little bit biased, but like this part of the base right here, then you turn around, it's where you have the Citadel. I didn't mean to do this purposefully, but it looks so good. Having the cartographer framed through the hillsides here looks so cool. The mist over the hill behind it. Such a good view. I love this. It was very much something that just came about naturally, but I think it's really nice. Okay, I want to touch up that little bit of grass right there, and then let's paint some grass. Let's do it. Paint. So here is the process. All right, you see this little outline I did? So for those of you guys who don't know, each white little thingy is a grass, one whole grass. And these grass things are grass models I took from the mission The Covenant, and then I made it so it's like 20 something pieces of grass per one that I place. So it's just a really big grass model. And so I can place multiple of these, and it looks like a large field of grass after just placing like 2 of these things down, which means I can basically place as many as I want. It's way more efficient for a giant scale map like this, so that's what I've been doing. And I've been trying to focus and prioritize the outline shapes of stuff. And funnily enough, that's actually helped a lot. It makes the grass like look a lot nicer by prioritizing the outlines and shapes of things and making sure they align with the actual ground textures and the gravel and the grass and where they align and all that stuff. It's had some really great results so far, actually. And I do love grass painting stream. It's pretty satisfying for me, honestly. It's very, very enjoyable. Because, I mean, while I am going to add detail on top of the grass, like more plants and things, and I got to add like rocks and stuff to the gravelly pathways, I think it's just, I don't know, it's kind of satisfying. Like, I just filled in basically all of this. It looks nicer now, you know? Now I can go over here and I can just be like, you know what? Let's make a nice little pathway bordered with grass right there. Drag it up and over through here, and then just, you know, living my best life. But watch out for floating grass sometimes, and anywhere that you have like these really specific angles, like harsh, sharp angles, I have to watch carefully for these little floating grass bits, because they will just pop up everywhere. Normally I just like am spamming it. I just kind of want to be a little careful here because I want to put grass in this area, but also like it's really steep, like really, really steep. And that has high floating grass probability. You guys know me. There's one thing I hate. It's floating grass in this world. I refuse to even see one single patch of floating grass. I'll freak out. I will cry and shit and piss myself. Look at that shit, my god, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Alright, so that outlined it. Even on the... Oh, wait, hold on. I gotta get all this, I think. Is this even possible? Can I even put grass here without it floating everywhere? Sorta? Kinda? It's actually not bad. That'll do. So I can just fill in the inside of everything, mostly. There's gonna be some weird floating grass here. There's just no getting around that. Nobody's ever gonna go up there, though, because who the fuck goes up this hill? It's actually fine. I don't care. Literally nobody goes up this hill. It doesn't matter. Don't freaking care, dude. Do a little more outlining here. Hey, Desu! Good to see you, by the way. Thanks for the 2. Thank you much. Thank you. You said we need a grass word counter for this stream. Listen, if you guys in chat want to keep track of every time I say the word grass, you are more than welcome to. That's too much effort for me. If we had a bot, I would do an exclamation grass command to just see how much it gets said. I should probably get Nightbot in chat for stuff like that, actually. Nightbot would go pretty hard, and Nightbot has full YouTube support if I recall, so pretty good, pretty good. Look at that when you outline around the rock. My God, it's beautiful. It's hugging the rock completely. There's not a single bare spot around it, implying any kind of poorly placed grass. Jesus, incredible. Getting the Cut Halo Infinite Crusher animal. I'm sure that model is floating around somewhere. I think if 343's ninjas give me the pass for the Crusher, not for anything else, then, you know, maybe. I just don't want to be like, guys, look, it's the Crusher, and then everyone at 343 Industries who's just like, wow, we never even got to put that in the next Halo game, even though we were totally planning on it. And then they hate me forever. And they call my parents, and they're like, your son's a fuck up. I'm like, no, it's not true, no. That would suck. Ooh, look at that. Look at that little outline I just did there. Amazing. When is Hugegrass release? Map looks amazing. So there's a version of it on the Steam Workshop right now that is honestly very inferior to the version I'm working on right now. But this version will be out... what's today? It's the 25th. It will be out before October 1st, for sure. I don't have an exact date because I still got to patch bugs and stuff before I release it and just do a couple playtests to ensure that there's not any like balance issues or anything that I'm unhappy with. But what I'm doing right now, painting the grass, is the final step. But yeah, it's just, I wish I could give you an exact date. It would make me happy to be able to put one down, but it's a very like iffy process. But long and short of it, like within the week. I said that like last week, but I got a little distracted with cliffs, and then life kind of slapped me with a bunch of IRL shit I was doing. But now I'm back at my PC full time, so I'm working on the mod again. So anyway, long story short, about a week, or within a week. It might actually, I mean, it's gonna be less than a week, but whatever. The details aren't important. I'm bad at timelines, so don't read too deeply into it. long story short, you'll be enjoying this very soon. I promise. I'm actually so excited. When I bake lighting tonight on lower res, I kind of want to keep the current light maps for MCC. Although I might bake like even higher res light maps for MCC, but I want to keep, I would definitely want to do, I think what's going to happen is the El Dorito version is actually going to release first because I need to do a giga light bake on like super high res settings for MCC. Because MCC can handle like awesome HD light maps that like take up hundreds of megabytes of disk space and look incredible. Whereas El Dorito, all the shadows are going to be like super blurry. It's like it takes way less time to do an El Dorito light bake because it's just super low resolution. But even on high on a map of this size, it takes like 5 hours. But when I do the full MCC high quality light bake, it's going to be like, I shit you not, like 12 to 15 hours of light baking. Wow, wow, wow. So, are you guys enjoying this peaceful grass placing? I wish I had a sound for every time I place a bit of grass. I was gonna say ASMR, but there's no sounds here. You know what I need? I need to put those soap cutting videos on my other monitor and then just like put that on the screen so you guys can watch the soap cutting video as I'm placing grass. Time-lapse video? Ooh, that's a good idea, actually. I would be very tempted to download the stream and watch in real time as all the grass gets placed. Subway Surfers gameplay? No, actually, unironically, I could watch those soap cutting videos for hours. My brain just like locks in. It's just So got that Ultra Lich still in mind? Yeah. What up?
Hi, chat.
Oh no, it's my roommate.
Did you tell them?
About the fact that the entire downstairs flooded? I mentioned it briefly.
Yeah, chat. The whole downstairs flooded. All of my rooms had 1 inch of water. Emergency services had to come and drain everything. And now
Okay, it's not emergency services, to be fair. It was just a random contractor, but yes.
If you see me in the background, I'm sleeping in his bed and he's sleeping on the beanbag in the living room. There's nothing weird going on, I promise.
Why did you even have to clarify that? Now it is weird. Now it is weird.
And cuddle my cats because my cats are too scared to go downstairs. I just saying.
You could have just not said it. You could have just been like.
No, it's literally not though.
You definitely made it weird by saying that.
I can go through your bedding and all in the beanbag.
I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying it was normal because it is normal, and then you made it weird by going, but it's not weird.
If anything, I'm just worried you're gonna like try to take a nap on my bed sheets because that would make me like so grossed out. I don't know. I'm like weird about anyone touching my bed.
No, I'm not. I have the beanbag. That's what. Why would I sleep on the bed when no your stuff's on?
Because I know you just take naps randomly, and if you touch my blanket, I'll have to wash it. 'Cause, like, nothing like gross or anything, but like I'm really weird about my bed stuff.
You sick, disgusting, dirty fuck! Don't lay your filthy, fucking slimy hands on my bedsheet, you freak!
But I think I'm gonna cuddle my cats for a second. One of the cats is just under the blanket and she hasn't.
No, go for it. You can be the peanut guy. Listen to me. I'm doing that boring ASMR grass painting stream today.
It's definitely going on. I'll tell you what's fucking weird that's going on. Why is my floor soaking wet? Okay?
My bad.
Like, insurance has to get involved because there was so much water. It was like a damn pool in my house.
Dude,
I'm not even exaggerating, y'all. I was literally playing Rust, and he comes downstairs screaming, and I'm like, oh god, he's just being annoying. And then I put my feet on the ground, and I'm like, why is there an inch of water?
Yeah, the entire downstairs was flooded. I come down. No.
I'm not even exaggerating.
Dude, you have no idea. You were like, the whole floor was wet. Where did all this come from? Dude, you have no idea how much willpower it took to not say something stupid right there. But no, I come downstairs, and everything's fucking, the floor is soaked. And I just start like, I'm just like, oh, what the hell? What the fuck is going on?
You can see a video on my Twitter, Serena Row, if you want to go look. But it's like, you get some really intense, unique foot water ASMR.
Now it's weird
Of
again.
me splish splashing. You know, I sent him a feet video, and he's like, delete that.
I don't want to see your dogs
and then he
out.
said, fuck, why did you delete the foot
Okay,
video?
that was funny. That was funny.
It was, I mean, you're not beating the feet allegation.
There are no, you can't just say the feet allegations like
there's
there's.
socks in your room.
Why are your socks in my room? Get
I don't
them
know.
the fuck.
I literally keep finding them in your room.
I don't want your
Either
stinky
your cat's
ass feet.
stealing them or you're stealing my
No,
socks.
no, I don't want your stinky ass fucking feet near me. I asked you to delete it because that shit was nasty. I don't want to see your whole ass dogs out splashing through the water.
That's a cat, but then you took a video of your own feet splashing.
I took a video of the water. What do you want me to do?
But it's
Rub
not
my
gross.
head against the water as a little demonstration of all the water on the floor?
Shameless plug. Look, I don't gain anything from you subscribing, following my personal Twitter. I don't even follow people. I literally just post pictures of cats. Like,
Wow, you just because I'm a massive content creator, you're just trying to use my stream. Is that what's happening?
right?
That's shameless, just so shameless.
I think I get like 1,000 viewers on average on my stream.
I'm literally at 740 million right now. So
740 million is crazy. Cats are nice. Yeah, but if you see my cats in his room, that's why they're all evicted. They don't want to go downstairs because there's big scary
yeah,
things
they can't go
everywhere.
downstairs because the humidifiers, these loud fucking machines.
They're everywhere. There's like 20 of them.
I was down there making coffee. We literally have to yell at each other downstairs, like really loud to even be able to hear what we're saying. It's like being at a fucking nightclub. It's like
3 to 5 days we have to live like this.
the decibel level down there is just fucking absurd. You can't hear it up here because obviously I'm lucky to be upstairs, but God, it's so ass.
I would sleep on the beanbag, but I like cannot. Like I need to sleep in a bed. He like sleeps on the beanbag anyways, so.
I used to go through that when I used to live up north. God, how much the basement would flood with water, the water machine just to clean it. Yeah, it was crazy. And we don't have the equipment. We had to call a contractor, obviously, because who the fuck has a giant machine to suck up hundreds of gallons of water? But like, you know, it was a lot. It was a fucking lot.
I can't even stream, dude. It's so loud down there.
I was
Like-
surprised you were down there for as long as you were, like
Well,
just
probably
gaming
gonna
and
play
shit.
Rust in a minute. I just want to call my cats and keep impressed. But let's be honest, chat. It's like standing next to a plane engine down there.
It's so fucking
it's
loud.
insane.
I actually hate it. Yeah. Good. At least she's safe in there. Now, returning to our high quality grass. This is a weird thing to say, but it's so much nicer now that I went ahead and like redid the entire ground textures. I just love like the weird little shapes of grass. Everything feels so much more dynamic and professional. I'm so fucking happy, man. It's just good. It's so good. What happens if Microsoft supports El Dorito? Supported? I mean, Microsoft will never support El Dorito. What they need to do is nothing. They need to keep doing what they're doing now. Literally saying nothing, not giving a fuck. MCCRD's on PC. They just need to not give a fuck at all. They just need to keep doing them. That's perfect. Please. It's perfect already. They will never support it. It just ain't gonna happen. The most support El Dorito ever got was when the MCC team added the Halo Online armors and maps to the game officially. That's the most Microsoft support, which isn't even Microsoft support technically. You know what I mean? That's the most we'll ever get, and that's fine. That's wonderful. That was cool. I personally am of the opinion I just want nothing Microsoft related near El Dorito. Nothing. Get it? Don't even acknowledge it. Be gone. With peace and love. Be gone. Halo Online should be added to MCC. I mean, it basically is. I mean, minus all the weapons and shit. The elite armors are in. The Spartan armors are in. The maps are in. Even cut maps that were in builds I never even saw back in the day are in MCC. I've been in now for like a year or two. Most people don't even know it though, because they're kind of hard to get to, but they're in there. It's cool. We had it. Wasn't there like an Anvil season in MCC when they added all that stuff? It was really fucking dope. Everybody was like so hyped about new elite armors, dude. People were freaking out. Not even a free Bill Gates playable character. I know. We got to get General Heat on that. After he added himself into the game, you could do Bill Gates. El Dorito UI is so good, like old Halo 3. Yeah, I mean, it's designed by fans, dude. You got all these like UI designers doing all this professional stuff. Live service game tile menus. It's ass, dude. It's ass doo-doo, but somehow, some way, the fans just do better than a multi-million-dollar company on these things. It's obviously not everything. Like, obviously, 343 does wonderful, amazing work on, like, many things, but, dude, the fans know what the fuck is good. It's not just fanboyism either. Like, it's just good taste. Shit ain't hard. It ain't that complicated.
On the bright side, your room is no longer a prison because all the cats want to go.
Hell yeah, this is the best
the
vibe
best place
ever.
in the house.
It's always has been. Always has been. Underrated room right here.
All the tides of
the turntables.
the tables have flipped.
Look at that, yeah. Drop down main menu rant. I'm just like, I'm in the same boat as everybody else when it comes to like menus and UIs being fucking like blocky. There's a name for it. Oh god, what is that? I'm blanking on it, but it's like the Netflix style UI where everything's just like fucking bricks. It's scrolling through like sideways bricks of fucking menus. God, I hate that. Everybody does that now because people are like 5 years old mentally and can't handle anything but big rectangular pictures, and it just drives me nuts. Bye. I hate the MCC infant menus. I do too. I actually do too. I think the main menu is pretty okay, besides the fact that it's laggy as hell and takes like 5 years to load. But if you put that aside, just purely design-wise, like doing custom game stuff is just a straight up downgrade from Halo 3 from 2007 somehow. I don't even know how. That's insanity. Picking maps is really weird. It's like permanently ingrained into like a file browser that was designed really poorly, and the file browser like has to load a bunch of stuff even if you have local maps on your thing. It doesn't work quite right, and it's like loading way too many like fucking PNGs from a web server that's running way too slowly, and it's a really painful UI process, dude. It's just really awful. I don't enjoy it at all. Like genuinely, I'm the kind of person, like, I'm not a 343 hater, and I quite enjoy Infinite, but I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like that shit is not ass. It is ass, period. Like, I feel bad for everybody who worked so hard on it, because I get that the engine itself is the real problem, but like, that doesn't change the fact that it's still just straight ass, and it always has been. Bloatware? Yeah, I mean, well, no, it's not like literally bloatware, but like the engine is bloated, yeah. I think Infinite is good. Me too. I love Infinite. I'm just dogging on the menus. Listen, I love Halo so much that I'm Halo's biggest hater because I'm its biggest appreciator. Infinite sucks. Shut up, Ben. You're so goddamn loud. Nobody asked Ben. Shut the hell up. It's coming to El Dorito and MCC, Ben. Okay? It's coming to both! Years of technical debt piling up, plus everyone's a contract worker. Yeah, that actually just ruined everything. People are like, "What? Why can't 343 do anything?" It's like, okay, well, maybe you should tell Microsoft to force them to, like, to allow them to change their hiring processes like, you know, there were those rumors going around about change-ups, so I hope that's true, because that would negate one of the biggest problems that Infinite had. You know, Infinite still, I would say Infinite still succeeded, not wildly. Infinite did not succeed wildly, but it was still a successful Halo game. And if Infinite can still succeed and be enjoyed and know that it's truly a good game at its core, regardless of intense technical debt, then I think if that rumor about them like switching up engines and stuff that was going around a while back, if that ends up being true, that's just one massive roadblock out of the way to be that much closer to being a wild, knock it out of the park success. Which would be awesome, dude. I'm so here for that. I hope that's true. Peppy, I heard you. We screaming. Wait. Meow. Come here, Peppy. Peppy. Oh, I poured you food, but I didn't bring it up here, Peppy. I'm so sorry. You must be starving to death. You haven't eaten in at least 2 hours. You're gonna literally die. I'm sorry. I didn't want it to end like this for you. Oh, Peppy girl. I don't know if this is true. I didn't see anyone verify this, and this is a problem in the Halo community where there's just a ton of misinformation that's widely reported on. But I did see that thing that was going around that said that Halo Infinite is profitable and has been for a while. And if that's true, that's awesome. Like, obviously it's not wildly profitable. You know, that's what you hope for with microtransactions, that you're going to make like $15 godzillion on whatever it is. But the fact that Infinite's profitable means that it made back its budget, marketing budget and everything, which was estimated to be over $500 million. Whales, probably. Don't forget all the armor drops. Like, even I got the fucking CE armor when that dropped. Like, that was non-negotiable. I don't even play Infinite, and I had to get it. People saw that and logged the fuck in. And same with the Halo Wars armors and stuff. Like, saying, man, those are some bomb-ass microtransactions. Like, I'm trying to be, like, cool about it, but... And people are in the chat were like, you sell out, how dare you get that armor? And I was just like, I don't care. I'm Master Chief, baby. I'm Master Chief. How they get you, man. Because the Halo fans, we're so simple, dude. We're so simple. We just want big booty cat from Halo, or I mean, we want all the badass armors from all the mainline Halo games in multiplayer to look like Master Chief, to be a total badass. It's so easy. It's so easy. Crowther, thank you for the 6 months. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hope you've been well. Thank you very much for the membership. Hey y'all, I'm back. Been busy. Been busy. Oh, welcome back. Welcome back. Hope you got some extra free time. Being busy for like longer than like a week or two sucks fucking ass. So I hope you're chilling now. Could have sworn I heard what? What are you saying? You sound crazy right now. I have no idea what you're talking about. Everybody thinks you're being weird. All the girls at the club told me that you're freaking them out. All that grass, man. All that unlit grass. Yeah, yeah. Well, I gotta do this real quick. I gotta do a little structure painting right here. Oh, Peppy. Hi, Peppy. Oh, guys, I'm so sorry about this. It's a Peppy break. It's a Peppy break. Yeah, my sweet Peppy girl's here. Oh, my sweet Peppy. It's a Peppy break for you. For you. Oh, you're so sweet. Oh my goodness. You guys are gonna have to give me like 2 minutes. Peppy breaks are very important for her mental stimulation. She needs to know that she is loved overwhelmingly and powerfully. If she doesn't know that, how can she go on living? I kissed your nose. How was that, huh? How was that? Is it good? A little bit? Close your eyes because you're so happy you burn? What's up? What's up, Cascuda? Hope you're doing well. Show Peppy face? Okay. Here's Peppy face. Peppy, look. Show them how weird you are. Oh, big yawn. There's little Peppy. Little Peppy. Little Peppy. You're so cute. Cool car, thank you. He's a very fast car. Very, very fast car. There you go. Here you go. Do what you gotta do, girl. Alright, now I'm gonna paint a little tiny gravel pathway between the teleporter here and the main area right here at a low opacity. Like so. Very simple, very basic, but effective. A little bit here maybe, like so. A little bit this way to show that people walk over through there. Maybe even a touch right there. Just kind of connect everything together. Save that texture, save it as just to be safe. Import it back in. And there we go. All I gotta do is trim the grass a little bit. Pull it back. The touch. Touch right there. Look at that. Look at that. Wham. Peppy's our new meme kitty. Yeah, Weasel doesn't come around as much anymore. She doesn't think I'm all that, you know, not as cool as I used to be. It's a shame. That looks nice. I'm gonna try doing that a little bit right there on the other side. I'm gonna do a little bit more detailing on the grass and gravel shapes on the other side. I think it'll be nice. But first, we gotta paint more grass. Good progress here, though. Good progress. We've already gone ahead and tackled. I would say this map is definitely over halfway painted with grass. For sure it is over. There's still a lot of like dead space over here that I'm just gonna spam grass through that most people are never gonna go through, and it's not that important. But I'm still gonna make it look reasonably good. So I'm gonna keep spamming the grass down. The main important gameplay areas are getting there. They're pretty good. Halfway, not even 3/4. I don't want to speak too soon. I don't think we're 3/4 of the way there yet. I think we're still working on it. Okay, we'll tuck that in right there. Bring it back around. You know, this is going a lot smoother than the first time I placed down grass. The very first time I did this for Hugegrass V1, I did a lot worse. Significantly worse. It was pretty rough. Why is the grass object square? That's just how I made it initially, to cover a lot of space. I've been thinking about this. This is an idea I've kicked around for a long time, but because I rarely do the grass painting, I think what I'm going to do is cut off some of the corners of it, shrink it a little bit, and make it more of a rounded grass square object. I think right now, as a full-on square, it's just kind of awkward. Not really sure why I did it the first time. Like, I remember making it, but I don't remember why I decided on a square, because it looks very unnatural. Make it a pentagon? I'm just gonna make it circular. I mean, if it's a pentagon or a circle, considering it's made up of individual little grass chunks, I really doubt you're gonna be able to like, tell all that much of a difference. But yeah, and you know what? I am really curious. I'm really curious. I want to do that right now. Put one piece of grass down right there. Let me pop up in Blender, see if I can figure out where the hell I saved this grass thing. I want to say it's in the Hugegrass folder somewhere, but just give me a split second to find out. I believe it's under objects. No, I think. Shoot. I'm gonna have to search it really quick. Hold on. Grass. Yeah, here, while that searches in the background, we can paint a little more. Changing the shape to be more circular isn't going to make it any less grass. Green, you've arrived at the long-awaited grass stream. Are you excited? I know you've been asking. You're always like, listen, man, you know, I don't do modding anymore, but I've watched that grass stream back and forth 100 times. Oh boy. We don't have that kind of... Listen, this is high quality grass technology, okay? I'm kind of a genius for combining multiple tufts of grass together into a large, huge tuft, if you will, to save on memory and resources, and to make the actual placement with this outdated system of decorator placement function on a larger scale, you know? That's what I think. I think I'm a pretty cool guy for that. Models decor. I have a whole custom folder for it. Huh. I didn't even know I had a decorators folder. All right, cool. Cool. I guess it's in here somewhere. Grass big 2. Okay, I think this is it. If I just, like, cut off the corners, primarily, like, this, that would be, like, one corner, and another corner would be, like, this part. It'd be better with vertices. Yeah, like that. Would that look better? Yeah, I think that actually does look pretty solidly better. There. Add Venus flytraps? I don't know about that one. That'd be a little bit random. A little bit XD holds up Spork on that one. Okay, that should look substantially better. It's still square-ish, but it's like a rounded square now. I had a butternut squash plant. Ah, the Venus flytrap is too weird, but a butternut squash plant? Yeah? I could add 2 like random big pieces of grass in here. I mean, it's already really tall grass. No, I actually think if I make it any bigger, it's a little awkward. Let's do... Hold on, you know what? Let me check something really quickly. On the decorators, when I extract this... Yeah, they have to be... It's so weird. They have to be AS files. Which is really strange to me. Because they're like... I know some stuff just is that way. Because that was like the old school way of doing things, but... Oh. Just a little odd. Oh. Models, decorators. Alright, sorry, I was taking my sweet ass time there. Okay, so I'm just trying to import this in the game. I think there's a... What's the command? Is it render decorator? Render decorators. Okay, yeah, that's what I want. So I'm going to grab the new one I just exported. I still have the old one in case I want to go back, in case it's bad for whatever reason. I'm not a very destructive workflow kind of guy. So we're going to do levels. First, let me save, actually. I think it's been a little bit since I saved all these decorators. Levels. Multi. You just remastered. Regular on the old folder. Decorators. Grass Big 2. I'm going to throw that in there. Replace it. Alright, let's see then. We do render, decorators, and then source directory. So tool, render, decorators, and then it's levels, multi. Okay, we're gonna stare at all this grass here, lovingly. Especially these 2 random pieces I put down. And we're going to see how much better it looks with some of those corners rounded off. Boom. Ooh. Way better, dude. That's a massive improvement. Are you kidding me? I should have done that like 1,000 years ago. What is wrong with me? That's substantially better in like every way. There's no more awkward corners poking out of here. What is wrong with me, bro? Why did it take me this long to do that? Why? Dude, I'm so cooked in the head for just like not doing that. Like 1,000. I literally knew better. I've thought about this so many times. Quit modding this way. You're right. I shit myself on camera. This just looks so much better. Like, okay, there was a bunch of like little tiny corners poking out all over the place on this pathway over here. Let's see if we can find any corners of grass, like little sharp edges. Any sharp edges? Any at all? Any sharp edges of grass poking out? None? There's literally little balls here, little balls of grass now. That's it. Which look way more tame. You just pull them back like that. Go like that, and then add like 1 or 2 right there. Oh, wow. Crazy. Wow. That's so much nicer. Green, I hope you know, whenever if you ever come back to making Halo modding, I'm always just gonna like watch you make any slight amount of progress. I'm like, playtest now. I will never let you live this down. It's too much. You will never live it down. I told you to do it. You did, and I'm glad you did. Or it was you, right? I think it was you. Somebody told me to, and I was like, yeah. But I'm like, I've thought about it so many times, but it wasn't until literally you said something, and I was just like, yeah, I guess I'll do it all of a sudden. And I was just like, I literally knew it was going to be this good. But yet I didn't do it until just now, until somebody pointed it out as well. And I was like, sure. Like, why? Why? You don't even watch when I do stream? Because usually I'm streaming. I can't watch a stream and stream. That'll make no sense. No, game night's tomorrow. Hey man, game night's tomorrow. I gotta bake lighting again tonight. Because I sorta kinda did poorly. And sorta kinda a little bit baked the lighting at too high of a quality. My hubris got to me. I thought I could bake high quality, high resolution lighting, and that the El Dorito version wouldn't explode violently and piss and shit everywhere. But it did. Baking lighting is so boring, you're goddamn right it is. You know, one actual good part on top of this little grass bit looking better with the circular shape to it, though, is that it actually will run at a higher FPS. I had to optimize these very carefully. There were people who like literally couldn't run the map originally when I first added these because they were way too dense. But any reduction in their density, their render distance, draw distance, however I optimize them, is always better because it just means that the map runs smoother. The map should run really smooth now because I tweaked everything, tweaked all the values down to a ludicrous degree. But if anybody somehow was still lagging, it's even better now. Just saved a shit ton of frames by just deleting like a little bit of grass from this thing. Watch him stream while he watches you watching him stream. That is a completely normal thing to do. There is nothing weird about that. That is a sensible decision, and I will definitely do it. I'm also only telling the truth right now. Oh, this is gonna be so cool. I just love seeing these grassy fields. I definitely got to add more to it. Just having grass is pretty lame, but like, damn, it's pretty cool. Is we can tell how many pieces of grass there is exactly? Yes, actually, I can. If I go into Gorilla, and wait, can I see it from here? Does it tell me? Yeah, decorator count. There is currently 10,000 pieces of grass, almost 11,000. There's 10,895. It's a lot of grass. This is why I dread this step. It's a lot. This map is enormous. The reason I saved it till the absolute last possible second. And some bushes and other plants too. Yeah, I've been talking about it a little bit earlier, but I am going to be adding those. I'm also adding rocks and stones onto the gravel pathways, and anywhere that the gravel texture is placed should have some nice little texture to it with those. I have some bushes and things already loaded into the map from before. That should look really nice. Unfortunately, there just aren't that many good bushes, which is kind of sad, at least in Halo 3. Halo 2 had some great ones. I'm hoping to get some decent ones. Gonna crash my low-end computer if I try to run the map. It should be okay. I've optimized the decorators to the point where it's not overwhelming the CPU at all anymore. I set their render distance low enough so you're only rendering so many on screen. If you're on enhanced mode, that may make you lag a little if you're on like a really low-end computer, but if you just switch your graphics to normal mode in MCC, then you would have no issues. This is the drawback for having reasonably good-looking grass on a map this insanely large on an engine this insanely old. AP, what's up? You finally came out. Stop being scared of all the noises downstairs? All the demons screaming 24/7? Yeah, that's good. I'm so happy. Oh, how sweet you are. Little kitty kitty. Will Crisis run Hugegrass? It sure will. But unfortunately, you have to do the work to port it. Because I just ain't doing that. It's so much more satisfying to split these up into little chunks and then fill them in. Alright, more areas though, looking pretty good. Will my i3 2GB RAM Optiplex run the Hugegrass? You know what? If you actually have that computer, I would be curious to see. I would be curious to see. If you can run Halo 3's campaign on a computer that shitty, you could theoretically run Hugegrass. Theoretically. I don't. Oh, okay. Well, never mind. I thought that would be fun to see. But I guess you just come onto my streams and you lie to me. You just start lying. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. The other engine doesn't support LODs, does it? Yeah, no, it does. It does. I don't put any level of detail models on any of my shit because fuck that. It's 2024. If you need LODs on fucking a 2007 game, that's a you problem, not a me problem, dog. I'm not here. I'm here on a budget. I'm not doing fucking LODs for shit. Sentinel shoots now. Where would I put Sentinel shoots? You know, on the earliest versions of Hugegrass, we used to have Sentinels and a Guardian and an Enforcer guarding the Citadel, which was pretty fun. But since the Citadel was like so rarely used and AI are so expensive to have on the map, and it would be just like way more sensible to have a bunch more vehicles and weapons, I removed them. But, you know, they worked perfectly. It was really cool for any time we did go over to the Citadel, but like, it was just so useless, like 99% of the time. They probably have a script that spawns them in on particular game modes. I think there's a way to tell what the game mode is. They don't have to work, they're just nice decorators. They are nice decorators, it's a good point. Good point. Floating grass, I smelled it. I could smell that shit from a mile away. That's fine. Did you remember to put Halo 3 right on the map? I'm not going to say anything about it, but I have some great Easter egg ideas. Demon and some other people gave me some great ideas for Easter eggs, and I'd be lying if I said I remembered any of them at this point, because it's been a while. But I have some great new ones. So, hopefully that makes up for the difference. I'm going to... I already have a bunch of Easter eggs, like, set up on the map, but I just don't have the content of the Easter eggs in yet. I'm going to be adding some really fun stuff later tonight. Doing the slow way, all you have to do is open up chat RTX and tell it to plant grass. You're right. No, you're... I don't know how you so perfectly captivate, like, just ignorant, new to the internet old person energy. It's very cool. If I could do that as good as you, I would abuse that power so much in online video games. It would be amazing. Faster filling in grass as you're blanking the whole map with grass, raising where you don't want it. That's how I did it originally, but that left a ton of floating grass that basically ended up taking as much time to delete and find all the errors that the spam did. So I just don't bother with that anymore. I'm being very precise and efficient this time. There will be very, very few instances of floating grass because I'm being so precise and I have a better method. It is slower to place, but it is overall faster if you count for the fact that I have way less to fix than a blanketing method. So it's like in the short term it seems slower, but in the long term it's actually more efficient. I spent so much time, dude. Floating grass was a meme in this community because my blanket technique was so bad. And it left so many issues. There was grass on trees, dude. On fucking trees. On tree trunks. Sideways floating grass. It's terrible. So, I think it's better this way. Also, this is gonna sound weird. I thought I was gonna hate doing all this grass stuff, but it's actually very enjoyable. That is so weird to say, but I am thoroughly enjoying it. Like, it's not... I'm not captivated. I'm not at the edge of my seat like, oh man, I can't wait to place this next piece of grass. Yes! But I'm chilling. You know, this is alright. Less horrible than I expected, to be honest. Oh look, we made some good progress in the last, like, 5 minutes. Kind of therapeutic? Yeah, that's how I feel. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. That sideways sky grass right there is so beautiful. Oh my god. See, I have a sense for floating grass now. I know what's gonna cause it, so I'm just like, I'm watching. I can prevent it if I'm careful. Oh, wait, I forgot this was here. It looks really good here, but I doubt anybody's going to use it. I should probably remove it. You could add game trails to avoid using too much grass in realism. Game trails. You mean just like more pathways? Is that what you mean by like mini pathways? Because I did add a couple mini pathways that the old Hugegrass never had. I still plan on adding some more as well, but I'll probably cut out the grass is how I've been doing it so far. Had a chunk of floating grass as an Easter egg. I want to add multiple Easter eggs, to be honest. I want there to be, like, quite a bit of secrets on the map, so... Throughout the playtests, I can test now network stuff on El Dorito on a local PC by opening a second instance, which is convenient. So I don't have to rely on anyone except myself when it comes to finding out whether an Easter egg is working. So you guys will never know. Unlike the old school Easter egg hog, that's just, you know, don't need to test it. I can test it myself. I don't need to reveal the secrets to test. The Hall of Heroes who playtested. I have a lot of difficulty with thinking of good ways, because I've had that suggested before, and I really like the idea in concept of just putting the names of everybody who supported and playtested, but the truth is there's so many people. It's been over such a long period of time, and the best I could do would be like active YouTube members or people in supporter chat who post very often, and I would basically have to like pick and choose a specific way in which I determine people's names will get to go onto the map, but I never at any point told anyone that, so people are going to be like, damn, I wish I was on the map, but I was there all the time, but I just maybe didn't have that hyper-specific thing, that box check that would allow my name to be in there, even though I like was there for all the streams and all the playtests, you know what I mean? Like, so I don't know what the right way to go about doing that is, without, like, to be fair to everyone. So for that, to me, that's a bit challenging. I'm not sure what the right answer there is. Got lured in by the thumbnail. What is going on? The red arrows got you, Meow. I got you with the red arrows. You're so cooked. You're locked in now. You have to watch. You are legally obligated. No, I am doing the long-awaited grass stream, the dreaded grass stream, the one I've talked about so many times that I said I wasn't going to do on stream, but it's the last step before releasing the mod, so it's got to be done. I'm going to place down all this fucking grass. Somebody's got to do it. The grass will not plant itself. Somebody got to come through. Somebody's got to hold their mouse and drag and carefully position grass around in specific areas. No, it will not glow in game. It's just glowing because it doesn't accept lighting in the editor. I don't know why. It says it should, it doesn't. It's a bug or something. I don't know. Who gives a shit? Is that floating? No, it's not floating. It's just coming out of the rocks. That's acceptable. Where is this, dude? Did I model this? What the fuck is this place? Nobody's ever been here before. No, on my life, bro, I don't think I've ever been here before. What the fuck is this location? Where am I? I've worked on this map for so long. Where are we? There aren't any trees over here. There's nothing over there. Better waterfall of the pond. Unfortunately, I am completely done when it comes to working on any major changes to the map. So for now, the map is just like moving on kind of thing, where I'm just finalizing what is currently here. Trust me, there's a million and one things I would love to change and add about this map. I could work on Hugegrass for years more if I wanted to. I have that much passion for this map and the concept in general. But I just want to release something good. I want to release something now, and I want it to be good. So that's what I'm going to do. Besides, I ain't beating the allegations that I take way too long to make mods if I don't just start releasing them. I gotta curb my perfectionism and my complacency. I gotta live. Gotta live in a world where I release mods. Did Diddy do it? Did you guys see that Eminem lyric? That like low-key called out Diddy in one of his newer songs? That shit was pretty clever. I wasn't like the hugest, like I liked the new Eminem stuff, I thought it was alright. But I wasn't like a major fan of it. It's like a nice little like callback, sort of a return to form. But that one lyric where he spells it out, he's like R-A-P-E-R. He didn't just spell rapper without a P, did he? And I was like, I did not, like I've heard it before. I just never, to use like that word and to say P, did he? I was just like, damn. That's really clever. I did not catch that at all. He's definitely not lost his touch, his lyricism. An Easter egg idea have Diddy? No, and I'm done reading. Alright, moving on. This is the loneliest tree on Hugegrass. Nobody's ever meleeed it. Nobody may ever melee it, but it's still here. It's still here. Now, this right here is a quality stream. You're goddamn right. When have you ever seen such an incredible display of grass growing prowess? If you ask me, never. Nobody's ever seen it. This is just incredible. This is just an incredible moment. This may go down in history as one of the most incredible moments ever. Just for the pure quality the moment has generally, not in any particularly specific way, just generally one of the most incredible moments ever. You were here. Years later, you're gonna be like, there I was in that stream. You know that guy? I used to watch him on YouTube. Back when he did the grass, you know, the grass. Yeah, I saw that. I saw the grass. I saw it in real time. Everybody knows the grass now, but back then, you know, it was just grass. It wasn't the grass. It wasn't until much later it became the grass. The grass known worldwide. There I was, watching the grass. And, I think I'll look back when I'm president of the United States and tell this story. He's gonna make a cringe documentary about Hugegrass being a 10-year thing. It's gonna be like the most like ego thing ever. I'm gonna be like, yeah, you know, honestly, I never thought Hugegrass was that great, but the public reception was just incredible. Just amazing, honestly. And you know, I'm trying to be humble about it, but like, you know, it really did just exceed my expectations. You know, I never intended it for it to be as amazing and incredible as it is, but the grass, I mean, have you seen just the quality of the grass? It's just honestly, it was next generation. You know, the fact that the grass was just as incredible as it was, and it was even in the name. That wasn't intentional, by the way. I didn't mean for the grass to be that incredible, but to name it Hugegrass and to be known for the incredible grass that it had was really something special. It was just a product of its time, really. Dude, oh, you guys keep saying stuff in the chat, and I can't tell you what you're making me think, but I'm like actively in the back of my mind collecting more ideas for Easter eggs in case I don't like the current ones that I have, and I wish I could say them out loud because they're like very fun, but I want to keep them like genuinely secret so that way, you know, there's like some little fun stuff to hunt down and discover. This is a really big map, reminiscent almost of an open world, and I want secrets wise and hidden things wise for that to be like felt in the map itself. I wish I could do more with gameplay with that, with making like more structures and outposts and stuff, but I'm gonna have to just settle for Easter eggs, I'm afraid. At least on Hugegrass. As you may recall, I do have an entire other map known as Extinction that I'm working on, which has an incredible amount of potential still, and is still in the terrain sculpting phase, and has so much more to grow. Have I seen pesto? Like the thing that you put on food? Pesto? What do you mean? Have I seen pesto? What? What do you mean by that? Have I seen pesto? In my life ever? Yes, I've eaten it before. I'm confused. Pesto the penguin. Oh. No. I don't think I have. I'm wondering if the next version of Ultimate Forge will have built-in sound support. Yes, it will. All mods for the past like year and a half, 2 years now have had full sound support, and Ultimate Forge came out before that. Also, good news for you, Reservist. Ultimate Forge is what I'm doing when I next release this. I'm releasing this current mod I'm working on right here in the next week, this update for it. And then I'm doing Ultimate Forge immediately after it. And yes, it'll have full sound support, tons of new features, multiple different biomes, snow, sand, savanna, grass. So yeah, and it'll have full sound support. So you can play it on Steam Deck. It'll be very optimized too. It'll be a very big blank canvas generally. Someone who also enjoys game dev, modding, etc. What is your end goal to working on projects like this? Adding to portfolio, getting a job, just fun? I don't have like a grand master plan. My goal is to revitalize my YouTube channel so that income-wise, I can make enough money to be happy. And then, if I'm lucky, it will be through doing Halo modding, which is something I am extremely passionate about. But also, as like, I wouldn't say this is the master grand plan. I am... What a strange sound to make, cat. Very cute though. You look scary. My side goal and thing is to be able to become an indie dev. I have learned more than enough skills to become an indie dev. I could start at any time, but doing all of this is polishing up skills and making me better and learn more through the current tools that are shared with things like Blender. I could make terrain now. I'm not saying I would be like a god tier terrain artist, but like I'm way better at terrain. I'm way better at sculpting. I'm way better at various different things that I could not even have dreamed of doing before just through Halo modding. What engine would you indie dev on? I would want to do Unreal Engine, but I would definitely start with Unity because I already have experience with it. I think Unreal Engine is, I mean, for various reasons, just it's Unreal, the Unreal Engine. It's much better overall, but Unity is something I already have experience with because I used to do a lot of VR chat content for like years and years and years. I've made tons of avatars and worlds, and I was deep into that game for some time years ago. So I have a ton of experience with Unity because through that, but not all of it. I'd emulate your game. That's really nice of you. You know, do that you need regular uploads. Mr. hasn't uploaded in over a year. I know. Trust me, I'm well aware. There's a reason I have like 5 unfinished video projects right now. I just so badly want to release Hugegrass, to be honest with you. Just everything in my, like, I'm so hyper focused on it that I'm not doing anything else whenever I'm working. I'm just like, Hugegrass, 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 gotta release it. It was that comment that somebody made on Reddit that I read where somebody was like, Rejected doesn't release anything. Bro's just like a fucking grifter, just sitting there just baiting people with mods. And I was like, fuck that guy. That's not how I feel at all. He's only seeing the worst possible reason for me doing stuff. So ever since then, I'm like, fuck that guy hard. I'm gonna prove that that's not how I am. And so I'm just like, release this, release Ultimate Forge, stop being lazy as fuck. It was me, I know. I did get one guide. But he had a point well enough that I have not released mods. It's not because I'm trying to just sit there and milk it. I'm just honestly kind of lazy about it. I'm just like having fun and not really thinking too deeply on it. But the truth is I should be releasing stuff. I should be more professionally focused. So that's where I've been at mentally. I'm trying to pull that off. I'm trying to be good at it. I'd love to play the map when it's live. Also, fuck Reddit. No, you are right. Fuck Reddit for that. Fuck that guy. Rude ass motherfucker. But it did light a fire under me to be like, yeah, I have sat and floundered for too long with these mods. It's long since been time that I get these out. And if you do really want to play the mods, it'll be up on MCC and you can start your own lobbies with whoever you want on whatever Discord server you want. But for ease of use, I would actually recommend playing it on El Dorito. It'll be up on El Dorito on public servers that you can literally click to join, and it'll auto download the map for you through the modded server browser on El Dorito. I personally prefer the graphics and art style of vanilla Halo 3 on MCC, but you can also get that if you download some client-side art style mods for El Dorito. You can get your Halo 3 vibes with that to reskin all of the Halo 4 and Reach style vehicles that are in El Dorito by default. I installed El Dorito just for this. Well, I hope not to disappoint. I have not reached out to any server hosts in a while in the El Dorito community. It's been really quiet over there for various reasons, but I'm going to start reaching out to them. Once I get a build of this working, ready for playtest, I'm going to let them know, be like, hey, things are cooking. I'm going to be working on a video and getting footage and stuff right now. Is there any way we could maybe get some servers set up for this so we have some 24/7 servers going and stuff and things? I don't know how I'm going to tell people to get El Dorito without getting in trouble, so still going to have to kind of figure that one out, but I'm going to give it a try, for sure. I think I'm going to put a little bit of grass right here. Just a little grassy spot. Okay, sorry about that. Took my second there. Just chipping away at some messages. Look at that little grass patch. I love grass, man. Did you guys have I ever told you guys about the grass? I love grass. It's cool. Green. It's soft. It's pretty. Yeah. Weasel. Certified weasel moment. You never come into my lab on stream. You never sit on my lap. Why? What's changed? Oh, weasel. You must be so scared. You must be so scared. There's all those scary sounds down there. I've heard that from the creator of More Leaders mod. I was wondering if, wait, what? Have we considered doing Halo Wars mods? I have in the past, yeah. I don't really do Halo Wars mods very much anymore. Back before mod tools, I used to do them pretty often. My good friend Green Knight really had a more passion for Halo Wars than I did, and he just kind of, for a while there, became the Halo Wars guy. And then Skaboodly Doodle came through, literally a AAA god tier talent artist, like stupid amounts of talent, and he started making like incredible Halo Wars content here in Halo 3 and Halo Reach that just like you basically have to see to believe. Like, it's insane. And now Skaboodly is the Halo Wars guy. Actually, his Halo Wars Sparrowhawk is on this map, and it's so fucking good. He made it from scratch, basically. Like, he had the reference. But, yeah, this is his Halo Wars Sparrowhawk. It's fucking incredible. And he has so many other Halo Wars vehicles like it. It's actually amazing. So, yeah, Skaboodly is now the Halo Wars guy. They meant actual Halo Wars modding? Oh. Yeah, probably not. I think Halo Wars is very cool, but I'm just not a huge Halo Wars guy. Like, I played the original back on the Xbox back in the day. I spammed like Hornets every round, every match, and that was pretty much it. So would I mod the actual Halo Wars games? No, I'm more of a mainline game enjoyer or modder enjoyer. I always really looked up to the modders back in the day. I would like drool over videos of the Halo 2 Killtrocity map pack. I would be so envious of people with JTagged Xboxes and dev kits, of mod kits and mod chips and stuff, who could just spawn in whatever they wanted, like in the game, and do like crazy mods. I spent most of my time in Halo 3 like doing glitches, making forge maps, and then browsing Bungie.net and getting modded maps downloaded, like variant mods where people like spawned in stuff and replaced stuff. In fact, I collected mods so much that I made this video 16 years ago, back in probably like 2008 or 2009. And this was after I had collected tons of mods. I remember I had so many modded map variants. I picked all my favorite mods. Out of all my maps. I had several modded map variants from several different creators for every single map in the game. And then I made this video. Reject the shotgun, one mod for every map. For most maps, I literally say it here. For most maps, I have more than one mod. I'm just choosing my favorite. Had to let people know I was a connoisseur of mods. I had many mods. What? Oi! Why do kitties always knock over the... Let's start with Avalanche. This was a cool one, right? Because it had a missile pod on it. For some reason, that tag was loaded in and somebody was able to spawn it in. So, that's Avamod. They had the campaign missile pod turrets on that map. That was really cool. Blackout just had, this one wasn't that cool. They just spawned in a bunch of those random ass scenery objects that were loaded in on the map. That was cool though. This was cool. Because the skybox is a scenery object, they spawned in another skybox and lifted it up really high, which made a giant waterfall, which was like mind-blowingly cool to me. Epitaph is quad wings too, and they literally spawned in a shit ton of quad wings and like a random shield door. None of these mods were particularly inspired or interesting. It was just people respawning in random shit. Unfortunately, there were very few maps where actually cool stuff happened. Flooded Foundry 2 was one that was kind of cool, because they spawned in the skybox in such a way that there was water everywhere. They like put a second skybox down, and then they had all these like little plates everywhere, which was really dope. So that was kind of fun. It was actually a cool use of like modded save variant editing. Ghost Town, literally just a random fucking one at Trip Mine Test. There were just birds on the ground and stuff. It was just some one that got uploaded somewhere and spread around. Not great. Guardian Last Reckoning. I loved this one because Guardian actually has a bunch of random-ass campaign holograms saved onto the map. So modders are able to do that. You can see there's a giant halo ring that would like spin in the background, the giant arc. I don't know why all these things are on the map, but there was just literally a ton of really badass holograms. Modified content in your file share will get you banned. Yeah, I didn't give a fuck about that. I did not give a fuck. This was really cool. I loved Path of Gates. I remember this map really clearly. It was very clever. It takes a lot of effort to like line these things up and do it right, but somebody did make a giant path out of the gate objects that are on the map, and it was really cool. It was really, really cool. Isolation Flood Pit. I thought this one was also really cool because this almost felt like you had AI in multiplayer. Not that you ever could, but on any map with flood stuff, these little flood, they're scenery objects. They're scenery flood, but they look like real AI because they're all animated and wiggling with sound effects and stuff. So they're not real, but you can still like kill them. But they just kind of sit there. They're objects that look like AI, which was really cool to see. Is your favorite marine design? I don't know. It's a hard one. I don't think I could pick. Last Resort. This one was cool. Atlantis Mod V2. There's another one where there was like some cool stuff going on inside the map, but I remember it was mostly just the skybox was placed a second time, which made it look crazy. Like, I didn't understand that what was going on here was that they placed the skybox somewhere a second time and spun it around. But it was just cool to see this giant piece of geometry clipping through the map. Like, that was mind-blowing. Airbase V1. I think the cool part about this was that there was a Banshee and Hornet on the map, but they weren't on the Forge list. So if I recall correctly, it was cool because even though they were you couldn't spawn them in Forge, you could spawn them in with mods. So you just had crazy vehicles on this map that you were never supposed to have. I believe that's what was cool about Airbase. Dude. Mod's Nest. One of my favorites because there was a Pelican, and that was just fucking awesome. Dude, I wished so badly I could have flown this thing. I was dying not being able to fly it, but it was just so cool that they had placed down like a little landing pad out of Forge objects, and they placed the scenery object of the Pelican that's in the distance down. Any mod that had a Pelican scenery object on it immediately was just the coolest thing ever, and I was dying. I was like, man, I wish so badly I could mod these and I would do like cool landing pads and stuff and have Pelicans all over the maps. It would be the best thing ever. Oh, man. Easter egg mod. I had so many Sandtrap mods. Everybody, I guess, who did like file share map variant save mods did this. For whatever reason, everyone did Sandtrap. Always and forever. And I just really liked this one because I thought that I didn't know what the Easter eggs were on Sandtrap, and I just thought it was really cool that somebody was able to spawn in a whole bunch of the Easter eggs. I didn't have to go to theater mode and glitch out of the map and fly for 5 minutes to one of the towers to see the Easter eggs. Somebody just spawned in like 20 of them, which is cool. It is just cool. Sandtrap is a good canvas use for testing PP mod. Good. That's cool. This is cool. For whatever reason, Snowbound has shade turrets loaded into the dot map that you cannot access in Forge. They also have these campaign Covenant towers, which is really cool, that you also normally cannot access in Forge, but they're on the map, so modders would find out they're on the map and they would spawn them in, and it made for a really cool map. So Shades is just, they have shade turrets on either side, and there's these cool campaign things, these cool campaign Covenant towers, which is really cool, by the way, that those are just on the map and you can go and find these modded maps and download them, and it's just some modders have spawned it in. That's fucking awesome. Hell yeah. And this is also a functional one. Should add hidden experience soy jack in the corner of your map. That would be pretty funny, actually. Though I'm not against that. Standoff MZ. Another one where the skybox is just spawned in a second time, because all skyboxes are scenery objects. Those Covenant towers could have easily been Forge objects, but no, I know, it wouldn't have even been like an optimization. It could have been so easy. They were already on the map. They just needed to be put on the Forge list. Dude, the Pit 3. Maybe my favorite modded map I had, because on the Pit, there are Pelicans out of bounds. They're just out there, and modders are able to spawn them. And this map had a Pelican here and one identical one on the other side. And there literally was just 2 Pelicans, like just kind of floating there. But it was Pelicans, bro. I was so excited by that. That's the coolest fucking thing I've ever seen in my entire life, and I'm freaking out if I load into this. Just so cool. Ladner, thank you for the 5. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Much appreciated. Two rounds and 2 hours later, I got someone to help me potentially get a refund on my trip to Florida. El Gato es Lindo. What is Lindo? Lindo. What is my cat? What is it? Anyone speak Spanish? What is Lindo? ¿Qué es lindo? Handsome? Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. The weasel ran away when you said that. I guess weasel can't take compliments, but thank you. I appreciate the 5 and the compliment. That's good though. Potentially getting a refund at least. That dude, 660. What are the chances that it's the fucking 666 as well? The map I spent hours trying to get out of. I actually found ways to get out of the map, and there was a glitch I remember where you could like drive the troop hog if you got out of the map because it was a real vehicle and stuff. Very cool stuff. Very cool. You would die though. There's a fat death barrier there. Valhalla Riverworld 1.0. This was a fun classic map, and there was a lot of maps like these. Nobody ever did any crazy Valhalla mods, but this one was cool because like they placed some of those little destructible trees around. They placed just like the turrets around, and in classic Elgato's cat, yeah, Elgato's cat. But this is the classic. They would just place the bipeds of the Forge Monitor, the bipeds of the generic multiplayer Elite, and the bipeds of the generic multiplayer Spartan around, and that was just... I probably had a mod for every single map in the game that was just this, of people just spawning in the bipeds. Everybody did that. That's it, right? Nothing comes after Valhalla? Yep. Dude, I used to do this on every video. This is little kid me. Credits. Director. I directed all of this. That was me. Rejected Shotgun. Producer. Also me. I produced and financed the entire thing. Producer, Rejected Shotgun. Editor. Also me. I edited and did the entire video. Editor, Rejected Shotgun. Actor. Also me. I was also acting while I was producing and directing everything. I was also acting everything, and then I edited myself as the actor afterwards. So, kind of cool. Kind of cool. I don't know why I added that into every video when I was a kid, but I did. That was me. Oh yeah, somebody did do Halo CE Forge. And now, after watching those of people placing down random stuff, I have made a Giga Dynamic... I made my Giga Gigantamax map here. Fully custom in Halo 3. It's good to get it, finally. Did I finish this whole thing here? I think I did. This is everything, right? Yeah, all that's there. Okay, so this whole upper area is done. Let's go. As far as the center of the map, it's basically like this section here now. And this, just kind of this back area, kind of in a U shape. Excuse me, my goodness. I'm gonna get a little lazy when I'm painting this area here, because almost nobody is ever going to go to this area. That's just, I hate to say it, but this area is basically a waste of space. It is what it is. There's a reason I put the cartographer here, because ain't shit going on here. Darksteel, thank you for the $2 tip. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. While you're speaking about cool mods, it's time I show off the funny swamp mod, because check stream chat for swamp pass moment. You know what, I do remember you sent me a super chat, and I don't know if I ever clicked and watched the mod. Maybe I did and I'm just misremembering. Well, give me 1 second, I'll check it out. Okay. Maybe just pop your sternum, just pop your chest, where you just like push outwards. You like grab your chest here, you push out. Okay. Any weird people like me out there do that? Do it a couple times a day. It's very satisfying. Alright. We're gonna watch this. But first, Raphael Valdez, thank you for the $5. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the support. Okay, crazy idea, but what if you add Covenant outposts with enemy AI? And the team that takes control of the outpost gains new spawn points like in Battlefield 2 and get guns. I haven't talked about this in a while because I've been so focused on just getting the geometry good on it, but on Extinction, which I will get back to work on after Ultimate Forge, which comes after this, that is exactly what I'm going to be doing. That is basically exactly what I don't know how else, like I've talked about it a decent bit on streams probably a month or two ago, probably like 2 months now. But yeah, that. Amazing idea. I love it. I'm a huge fan. The way I kind of described it was it's very similar to that. You gain new spawn points and things. There's scripts in the map that runs, but it kind of makes it like a campaign light experience where you do kind of have to capture outposts. There are AI there to make things more challenging. There are scripts that let you like unlock new bases in a sense because you gain those spawn points. Vehicle spawns then begin and are allowed to spawn after that. Stuff like it. It's, yeah, 100%, 100%. I think that yes, I think that is a great idea, and I absolutely want to implement it. But not on this map, on Extinction. Alright, so this is Darksteel's Swamp Pass, I believe. Very swampy. It's very swampy. Oh, PvPv EP. Okay, hey, chill. Alright, relax there. Why is that? Is that water? I thought that was fog. Why is it so wet? Oh, your shoes are so... Who just... Well, that's creepy. They were shooting at you, now they're all dead. That's creepy as hell. Tell them to stop that. Also, on a forced armor setting for all players. Yeah, that's easy to do, actually. Look under his post. No, it's gonna be Broly. I already know. I literally don't even have to look. I already know it's gonna be Broly. So I'm not gonna look. You post nothing of value. You only post Broly. I will not. Don't. It's a Broly. I know. I already know. You don't even have to... Dude, that's creepy. They all just start dying. They're literally just, you like, are getting shot at, and then they all just start dying. How do you know? Because I'm literally a 10 trillion IQ genius. The wrinkles in my brain are literally like the Grand Canyon, okay? It's actually impressive just how massive my cranium is. Oh, that's cool. They start running away from you. That's dope. Creepy. I like it. That's good use of scripting. Oh, I accidentally put a floating grass here by clicking back into Sapien. All right. I want to take a brief respite from all this grass painting, and I want to load up tag test. And now we get to enjoy the grass. We are all together today, grass enjoyers, so we will enjoy it. Game multiplayer sandbox, game start, levels, multi, Hugegrass remastered ED, and then we're going to load up the Hugegrass remastered MCC version because that is the one I have been painting all the grass on. You had a laser designate that would spawn a halo array which fires, killing all players on the map and leaving all vehicles and objects untouched. Yep. Yup. That is possible. I have that working, but with a glassing beam. But it also destroys vehicles. Well, it's pretty cool looking. You know, we got all the stands and everything. Let's take a look at the grass. I'm gonna take a look at that nice, lovely grass. I need my warthog, though. By the way, what do you guys think of these stands? I personally think it's such a massive improvement to have a scarab stand rather than just a scarab sitting on the ground and like a little stand for like. I just think it's so much nicer. I'm a huge enjoyer of that. All right, let's enjoy the grass a little bit. I'm gonna drive around. I'm gonna see it all. Oh wait, actually, let's go up top. Let's go up top. I want to experience the grass technology. The incredible, unmistakable grass technology that I definitely single-handedly invented and should take full credit and rights for because my grass technology is so profound and such a breakthrough. Oh, look at the way it accents the pathways. It's accenting the pathways. It's incredible. Gyarados, good to see you. Thank you for the $8 dues. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Hold on. I will read. I just want to drift down this hill into the main blue base. So since Metropolis is your fave, what thing / encounter would you add, change, or remove from the level? A lot of the things that I think... A lot of the things that are in Halo 2 Uncut that Vengeful Vadam did are really awesome additions. I know that they are cut content, but they're amazing additions. All the enhancements to the Scarab encounter, awesome. The Pelicans flying by and like shooting at it, stuff like that is super dope. I think that's really cool. I think the Scarab fight's pretty underwhelming overall. It's cool, but it's underwhelming given what it could be. So the enhancements to that really added a lot. I think I like the bridge section's a little bit of a drag. I think there could have been some extra spice to that. Some more dynamic encounters might have been nice. It wasn't bad. It was definitely a good grass. It was definitely a good encounter, but I felt like I don't know what could have been done to it, but maybe something a little more to enhance it would have been nice. Because they just kind of Halo 2 Uncut is goated, the definitive Halo 2 experience. I agree. Not to take anything away from Vengeful Vadam, because a lot of the content, or some of the content in it is leveraged, but Ruby's Rebalanced, for me, personally, just in my personal opinion, will be the definitive edition to play, just from everything I've seen of it so far, of Halo 2. But as of right now, for sure, Halo 2 Uncut. And the thing is, that's just my personal opinion, because both mods are very different, but they have some levels of overlap. Green, you literally will not even be able to fully enjoy Ruby's Rebalance Halo 2 and how incredible all the changes are, because I don't think you've ever played classic vanilla Halo 2 before. You know, I mean, just full all the way through Halo 2, not even Halo 2 Anniversary, just the OG Halo 2 experience. Just Halo 2 as it is. I literally have played OG. Really? I'm surprised. I could have sworn you told me at some point you never played it. I guess I'm just mistaken. Thoughts on the rumored Halo CE remake? I'm down. A full-on, hyper-detailed remake of CE would be dope as hell, dude. Add tons to it. Do not make it be Anniversary Edition where you just fucking redo the graphics. And definitely don't do it in the Anniversary Edition where the graphics looked like doo-doo ass butt. With peace and love. If it's like a full-on remake Resident Evil style, or like even better Final Fantasy style, just honestly make it really good and then do Halo 2 and 3 and don't look back. It's a money printer. It's literally just a money printer. Just do it really fucking good. It's free money, bro. That is free real estate. that just fucking go for it. Don't even worry about the Halo 4. It's no, who fucking cares, dude? Just keep printing that fucking money, bro. That shit is straight fire. Please, God, make the Halo CE one good and just keep going, please. Please, it'll be so good, bro. Just it's a money printer. Just it's such a good idea. Modded Gamer, thank you for the $2 tip. Thank you, thank you. He said get green on call because he is green and grass is green. Okay, you know what, you're right. I'm gonna call green right after I drive a little more and delete some cut in grass. And then I'm gonna get coffee and then I'm gonna call green because I'm at that point in the stream where I'm weak and I'm dying. Oh, dude, this looks so nice with the grass. Oh, it looks so good. It actually looks so good. How are we 2 hours in and I'm not even done with the first grass coat of paint? I'm working like pretty efficiently. Like, yeah, I'll probably taking 15 minutes away to just chat and look at random shit, but that's only like 15 minutes out of a 2 hour, 15-minute stream. What the hell, man? I even started stream with this shit like a little less than halfway done. Yes, the progress is good, but I need more than this, man. This is not good. He's weak without you, green. A little gay. Then maybe I am for green, but only for green. Scattering takes time. It really does. It's kind of annoying how long it takes to paint all that stuff. Other ODST anniversaries the other day. Yeah. I mean, we're in that month. You know, Halo games almost always release during the holiday season or right before it. So we're in that time period. It's every Halo game's anniversary is within this like period of like a month or two. I posted on Twitter about the Halo 3 anniversary. Showed a cool clip of Hugegrass talking about how I just love Halo 3. Speaking of which, I want to look and see what people said. If anybody said something cool or nice, that'll make me feel good about myself. Yeah. Not much. Hi, B. Whoa, bye. Bye. Bye, cat. Why didn't I paint any grass here? I feel like this could use some grass. Is it just because it was too weird and floaty? I think it's because it was too weird and floaty. Yeah, I don't think any grass is gonna look too good there, but that's a little better. Little touch-ups, like, I'll take that. That's pretty good. All right, so we gotta paint this whole back part of the map. Everything over here, minus the Citadel, is good. I gotta paint, well, and this little teensy tidbit, but whatever. 2 little tidbits, and then I gotta go all the back side of the map. Technically not relevant to the playtest because 99.9% of players will not go over there because they would be actually weird if they did, because there is fucking nothing over here worth your time. Have you noticed the pictures of Dare with just rock shock armor? Yeah, they probably just used Halo Infinite armors. I don't know why they wouldn't. Halo Infinite armor is like the newest and it's all in the classic art style, so like, fuck it. I hope they do. I know that Infinite's like profitable now and everything, but also the dev cycle's kind of like dying off. But I'm sure they got still some contractors doing armor and stuff. I hope they do an ODST core at some point. That would be really cool. I know that there's already like Firefall and some other ODST light armors. And I don't know if it's released, but I know that I saw in the files there's a really cool looking ODST coating. I would be so thrilled, and I know so many others would be too, because we're all ODST simps at the end of the day. If they just did like a full-on ODST armor core. Like Halo 3 got it in MCC. With the Fireteam Raven stuff, that was really fucking awesome. I rock the Fireteam Raven stuff all the time. It's really dope. Infinite was supposed to have a 10-year life cycle. Well, we're like 3.5, 4 years in now, so... And it's still alive. They're almost halfway to keeping that promise. They still have the Falcon. We've all seen it leaked. We all know about it. They still got the Falcon basically done at this point. They got some new weapons in the works. We've all seen the leaks. They're out there. We know about it. They're holding it close to their chest for some reason. Scarab in the works? I wish. I ain't seen nothing about that. I wonder what Scarabs are like in the current Halo engine, like in Infinite. I wonder if, like, they fixed it up and made it compatible with any new stuff, if it still works or anything, if they ever added netcode support. Like, I really do wonder how Scarabs are in Infinite's engine. Like, I'm sure giant tags are still a valid tag type, or maybe they're broken and they've never been updated. Have they been updated due to, like, internal Scarab-style testing or, like, some kind of AI that would use them? Like, I really do wonder what it's like. If we ever get infinite mod tools, that's going to be the first thing I do. See what the state of Scarabs are like. Because, like, in Halo Reach, they never use the giant tag, but, you know, you can create giant tags and they still work in the engine. They're a little buggy, but they, like, 95% of the way work. The last time we even saw Scarab Reach? There was technically one in Halo 4 on that Spartan Ops map. If you were a modder, you could spawn it in. On the one with the Harvester, there was a Scarab left over. But it wasn't, like, in the game by any means. But it still technically was in, like, almost an identical state to the one in Halo Reach. So, and in Halo 4, Scarabs work really well. Abyss Quick, he did a really good functioning Scarab in his mod ages ago. I forget the name of it now. It was like the Canyon Chaos, I think, actually. So 12 years ago? Yeah, I don't know. I didn't really mod Halo 5 or look into its files at all, to be honest, but I don't know. Maybe there's a giant tag type, because all that you need for a Scarab is a functioning giant type of tag. I don't know if Halo 5 had giant tags at all. Need somebody who had a modded Xbox and dev kit and really dug into all the maps to answer that. Couldn't say, but maybe. Colossus Valley. That's it. Colossus Valley Warfare. That was a dope ass mod, dude. That was a dope ass mod. That was so up my alley. Like the whole like Forge City with the Scarabs. Oh, dude, that shit was sick. That playtest was so much fun. I don't think you could mod Halo 5. You could. Some people could if they were technically minded enough and had modded Xbox Ones. They could do it. I used to watch Game Cheats videos on it. That was actually one of the reasons I wanted to port the Halo 5 Spirit over into Halo 3, and why I did is because I remember that Game Cheat video where he was like flying the Halo 5 Spirit and Phantom, and like, yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the art style, but it's still a Spirit and a Phantom, and they still looked cool objectively, even if they didn't look very Covenant-y. Still wanted to fly them. It was still a Halo game, and they still had the drop ships, so it had to be done. Kraken was part of the scenery tag and thus didn't have a vehicle tag. Interesting. Can't say I'm surprised. That was the only thing I was thinking in my head could have been a giant tag, but it seemed pretty unlikely. I figured it was like a device machine or something. I don't even know. Some scripted entity. Still waiting for the PC release. I mean, there's Halo 5 Forge. There's that. You can play multiplayer. I will say, the fact that Halo 5 Forge is existing and you can download it on the Microsoft Store is proof enough that porting Halo 5 to PC is not that hard. That there's already a working Halo 5 PC build. You can play it right now. It's just, there's no campaign content. I actually did play Halo 5 Forge on PC, and I made maps with it for a while. It was pretty cool. I just hated Halo 5. Well, I didn't hate it. I just didn't love it. So I just only made like one map. I think I recreated Hugegrass and used the glitch to make a fake flyable phantoms on it. And then I was like, okay, that's it. That's all I'm going to do with this. And I fucked off. I bet they have the full game on the PC in a playable state. Well, they have to have had the game on PC in a playable state to release Halo 5 Forge, because Halo 5 Forge, as a Halo 5 PC release with a full working Forge mode, has a full working custom game mode and everything. It's literally Halo 5, just with the probably hundreds of gigabytes of campaign content cut out of it. It's just like a light release of Halo 5 on PC, you know. Literally just cut out all the campaign bloat. I vaguely remember too, Game Sheet had made a tool that it could like go through the tags, and he did find that there was like some campaign content left over in it as well that you could mess around with. It was like halfway implemented, so it was buggy as hell, but it was there. Why do they not release a campaign port at all? Probably just because it requires development time and they don't think there's a market for it. I mean, if there's thoughts at Microsoft that greenlighting that as a project and putting developers onto it would make money and be worth the effort, I'm sure they would do it. But also, it's all up to like corporate to make decisions like that at the end of the day. And if there's one thing we know about Xbox and Microsoft, they make some pretty fucking stupid decisions. Sorry. I gotta say it, man. There's some really hilariously dumb decisions that are just extremely out of touch. And it just boggles the mind why some of these decisions get made. I don't know if making Halo 5 have a PC release would be smart. But I know Halo Wars 2 having a Steam release, now that's a smart decision. That's just free money. That game's already on PC. Just install the Steam API shit. Have it connect to the Steam friends list. That's probably like maybe 1 month of dev to just iron out everything. If I had to just put a guess on it. Maybe a little longer just because you would have to get dev. No, not even, dude. Not even. Like, the game's already solid. Just implement Steam-based matchmaking and friends list integration. That's it. I'm not saying it's like easy, but it's definitely not like fucking rocket science. I know there's not really devs on it, but like even a new dev having to just implement that, I doubt it would take longer than like a whole ass month with a couple devs on that. That's just free money, bro. Probably not enough to, you know, move people around for a project like that. I don't know. I'm not an executive, but seems pretty obvious to me. But then again, how many executives really give a shit about Halo Wars 2, you know? To even think about it, to even think that thought as an opportunity, as a possibility, is probably not something that anyone over at Microsoft has considered. Because why the fuck would they? Right? They're more worried about FIFA 69 or probably, or whatever the fuck people care about over there. Because they can just print money. They're not printing money with microtransactions and live service on Halo Wars 2. That'll just give them a little splash in the pond if they release it on Steam. I really think Microsoft needs their, like, you know what that would be a huge win for? On top of actually just making free money, even if it's a small amount, porting Halo Wars 2 to Steam would be a huge win optics-wise. Like, media relations-wise, I don't even know if that fucking matters at this point to Xbox as a brand and Microsoft as well as their parent company to greenlight that, but optics-wise, I don't care. If they care, that would be amazing. That would be so good for them. People would be like, holy shit, they're putting Halo Wars 2 on Steam. That's fucking amazing. I'm gonna go buy it and download it on Steam because I have everything else on Steam and I want to play Halo Wars 2 sometimes because it's fucking cool. Dude, nobody wants to go to the fucking Microsoft store to buy games, okay? No gamer in their right mind wants to have anything on the Microsoft store. It's so awkward. It's so weird. I personally am uncomfortable having any. I hate the Microsoft store. I think it's ass. The Microsoft store is my least favorite fucking thing on my PC. If I have to go anything, Microsoft store, I like cringe. I fucking cringe having to do that. It's awful. The fact that Game Pass is on there, the fact that like Sea of Thieves is on there, stop. It's so bad. Just give up. Give up on putting your games on the Microsoft store. It's literally like, I feel like whatever Microsoft executive is like forcing games on the Microsoft store, to me, it just feels like an old person. An old fucking ancient person is doing that. Gotta keep our market share. No, dude. Just put it on every platform, you fucking weirdo. Why are you gatekeeping all PC games on the fucking Microsoft store? What is that doing for you? Nothing. I know it's doing nothing. That gains you nothing. It just inconveniences the consumer and makes you look shitty. Who the fuck is like so hard-headed they can't understand that, man? It's basic. It's so obvious. There's somebody like, I wish I had somebody at Microsoft to explain this to me, because to me, as a consumer looking at that, it's insane. It's actually just ridiculous. I genuinely cannot imagine what you have to gain by doing that. I think whatever possible market share you gain is negligible. I think gamers are not idiots and they know Microsoft Store sucks ass. I think everybody knows Microsoft Store sucks ass for games. Probably fine for apps and stuff. Well, actually, any developer I know worth their salt fucking hates the Microsoft Store stuff because it's all whatever, you know, whatever. It's bad for games. Well, I think it's bad for everything it has, but, you know, that's just me. "17 years of painting grass." I know, we're another 15 minutes in. I'm making progress, though. You know, as it turns out, ranting about things that bother me and being a little fucking internet video gamer boy, being like, "Grr, does anyone else hate this thing that bothers me?" Turns out that's good fuel for painting grass. We should all appreciate that we are alive to witness rejected paint girls. So true. Wow. So true. I'm dying. So true. "Be graced by my presence, that you may watch me paint grass. Know that this is peak content." It is a beautiful moment. Do not forget it. Does Halo Infinite on PC work for anyone yet? Brother, I think that's been working. For like ever. Since launch, mostly. Reservist, I feel like even, I know I've already responded to that, but also you're just having a stroke at this point. Like your words, they're just I don't know what's going on. What are you most proud of on the map? I don't know. It's a good question. I usually think of the map as like an overall thing. There's so many things I like. There's many things I don't like. There are things that I love so much as well. I don't know if I could pick. That's like trying to pick a favorite child, you know? I've worked on this map for so long. There's so many aspects to it. I really don't know how to answer that. Hi, Weasel. What's up, sweet girl? The grass. Yeah, the grass. Let's be real. It's gonna have to be the grass. In second place, the other grass, and in third place, the flat grass texture. Yeah, that's gonna have to be my top 3 favorite things about the map. Rock. Well, rock is like 6th. I would put the trees at 7th as well. I would say the alternate grass texture would be a 4 though. The alternate flat grass texture. And in 5th place, I would do the unused Grass Big 1 model that I made some time ago. Not in the map, technically, but that's going to have to take 5th place. Oh, look at that grass. God damn. That's incredible grass. Wow. You know what, dude? I'm gonna say it. I fucking love grass. This is sick. This is badass. Grass is some of the coolest shit, man. God damn. Hell yeah. Grass is pretty cool. Grass is... Man, I can't wait to be done with this shit. I'm losing my mind over here. I'm just saying some stupid ass shit right now. I just want so much grass, man. Gyarados with a $15 dude. Thank you for the triple fiver. Much appreciated. Thank you. You said, went to a store in Japan as I'm here on my honeymoon. Yo, what? You're in Japan right now and on your honeymoon? I didn't know you were even... I didn't even know you got married. What the hell? That's sick. That's awesome. That's so cool. Congrats. That's amazing. You said it had GameCube, PSP, PS1, and Xbox console, and plenty of games for these consoles. Top level of the shop was dedicated to hentai. I'm not surprised. I am not at all surprised. That's badass. That's sick. You know, there's that one guy who goes to that shop every day, goes to the top floor, and just like spends his whole day up there, just like reading all night. Like, yeah, that's pretty good. I like this new chapter. Oh man, that's oof. God damn. It's looking pretty good, dude. I think. I don't want to speak too soon. Let me double check everything. This entire side of the map, minus the Citadel, and I'm saying minus the Citadel because I still have to paint it. You can see it's still rough early painting. The texture has no detail. It's just gray, green. I gotta go in and, you know, do some love to it. Besides the Citadel, all we have now here is just this edge of the map. This giant, empty, open edge, which I've already outlined mostly. That's good. That's good progress. Okay. I need to go get some coffee. I need some more coffee right now. I gotta go walk downstairs where the dehumidifiers, all like 20 7 of the giant dehumidifiers are pulling and soaking up all of the water out of the wooden floor. So I'm going to go down there. It's going to sound like a literal jet engine everywhere I walk because they're all evenly spaced around. And I'm going to go grab coffee in that environment, that overwhelming, annoying-ass environment. So give me 2 seconds to go do that. Enjoy the view of all the grass I've placed here. I'll be right back. Somebody said take your mic. I'm going to turn on my overly sensitive shit tier mic. And I'm all the way upstairs. I'm all the way locked in a room. I just want you guys to hear. I bet it could pick up the distant roar of the dehumidifiers. Listen to this. Let's see if it can pick it up. The roar, the distant roar. You guys can probably hear that. And I'm like far, far away from there's dude, I swear to God, it sounds like a jet engine down there. It's insane. But I'm gonna go. I'll be right back. Okay, wow, that took some time. I'm back though. Did a whole lot of stuff there. Excuse me. Damn, that's. Oh, I can't even speak yet. Just casually choking on coffee. Completely normal. Happens to the best of us. God, I love coffee so much. I may have given up smoking. I may not vape anymore. But god damn it, do I love my caffeine. Hell yeah, brother. I love caffeine. Yay! Alright. I want to double check. We're going to do another double check of the map because I just got back and it sounds peaceful and chill. So I'm going to boot up, tag test. We're going to see all the grass in its full lighting, lit colored glory. We're going to do game, multiplayer, sandbox, which puts us in forge mode. And then we do game start, levels, multi, Hugegrass remastered, ED, and then we do the Hugegrass remastered MCC version. So what's the release schedule look like for Hugegrass and Ultimate Force? So Hugegrass is going to be out in the next week. I know I said that last week, but then real life shit happened that kept me busy for almost an entire week, which is kind of crazy to think about. But yeah, so it's actually on the 1 week track. The grass painting stream is because I've been waiting till the last possible day to do grass painting on this. The play test is tomorrow. I'm not sure if it's going to be an El Dorito playtest tomorrow or an MCC. That's going to depend on whether or not the light baking that I do tonight. That's if the light baking is accepted by El Dorito, if it's low resolution enough and it doesn't cause the memory to overload in El Dorito, then we'll probably do an El Dorito playtest. If it does, then we'll do the MCC playtest. And if I get everything done in a timely manner, then we can do both, and that's fine too. But probably, I'm just shooting for at least one El Dorito playtest tomorrow. Would a forge map on Mombasa streets be cool? Yeah, I think that's a really cool idea. Will you aim to stream earlier tomorrow? I started stream at, what, 6 p.m. today, my normal time? I don't know. I don't think anything's happening tomorrow. I'm probably just going to shoot for the usual time. Oh, the new rounded grass. It's so beautiful. No more hard edges. But I know that, Brains, your schedule is really... you know, I can try shooting for a little early. I can't promise it for sure just because there's a lot of chaotic shit going on. But I know that you do help immensely, and it's always a pleasure to have you. So I can definitely give it a try because I know it can be a lot. Given time zones, go all over the place. Well, still. All right, so I don't want to necessarily go there. We'll go to the center of the map. We have the whole lower area here should be good. Oh, I lied. I forgot to paint some grass here on the left side, on the inner side. So I gotta paint that, but there's grass on the side there. That's cool. Bunch of grass there. Maybe shooting over a little bit much, but over here it's all there. Nice foggy view here is pretty cool. Nice. What a shot. What a shot. That's the best part about this map. You see someplace, you can go to it. Incredible. It's beautiful. Alright, let's drive up the hill, because all this grass is now finalized here as well. Technically it was the last time we did a little drive around, but I've improved it further. The grass has gone even further beyond. You know the grasses are geologically recent with some Cretaceous, wait, some in the Cretaceous, but exploding after the KP, is it KPG boundary? I always, when I was a kid, heard KP boundary. Maybe I'm misremembering. That's cool though. Grass is everywhere. The fact that there was only like a little bit of grass before. What was everything? Just like podzol and soils then? There was just like very little grass? That seems so strange. Grass is everywhere. It covers everything. It might as well be like moss for how prevalent it is. Green soil, of course. No, it's too floaty. I have to kill it. Composition of the map looks really good. Any plans to add some bushes? Yes, I am going to add bushes lobster. In fact, I have them here on the tool. I'm just doing a solid, complete layer of grass first. I'm still working on the solid first layer of grass. And then, after the solid first layer of grass is down, I'm going to put down a bunch of bushes. And then on these, like, kind of gravelly pathways, I'm going to have some stones and pebbles and things that I can paint down just the same as the grass. And, yeah, that'll be pretty good. That'll be pretty good. So that'll be fun. Is there a teleporter to get from the ground to the corners yet? No, and I don't know if I'm going to add it, to be honest. I want to. Wait, I just realized something. Maybe I can optimize the object limit a little further? This is totally random. Slayer. ETF flag return point. Why are these in Slayer? Why are the assault bombs in the... Why are these organized so stupidly? Did I do that on accident? Territories is organized right. Assault has an oddball thing in it. King of the Hill is also organized right. But Capture the Flag has assault stuff in it. Okay, how about move to assault? Slayer has Capture the Flag stuff. Move to what happened here? And then oddball, I don't even have a folder for. How did I do that? My organization is crazy. Halo Wars is kicking in. Oh yeah, we're approaching the 3-hour mark. You're right. Every time. Room experience when the hill went there, you were useless in a ground vehicle. That is true. There wasn't really any way to get there. I know it would be better with. Oh, you know what? I am so dumb. I did not show this, you guys. I did this off stream and I talked about it in supporter chat, but look, I finally added the doors. I added doors to these upper areas. They're not just holes into the void anymore. Doors! Doors! I totally forgot about that. And over here, no more holes into the void here either. Look, doors! Look at those doors, dude. There's doors here now. Can you believe that? Whole ass doors. There's no more holes into the void. I finally just decided to put them in the map geometry. There's just a shit ton of doors now. All optimized for the map. Doors on doors on doors. What if we had a 24-hour stream? I've actually debated doing 24-hour streams before. I haven't really had something I wanted to work on for 24 hours. So maybe. Maybe it's the lighting, but the tower doors do look strange. They're not perfect. They don't perfectly match. They're actually a bit big. Kind of stretched over a bit, and the lighting is a little weird on them. Basically for the doors, what I did was because they're so complex geometrically, there's so much like complexity and detail compared to the very flat basic walls around it. I had to set their light resolution really, really, really low. So that way, they don't just, like, soak up all the detail on the light maps, causing all the plane surfaces. Because, like, one gigantic square here that makes up this wall has the same priority as this tiny square here. A square is a square as far as the light map is confirmed, to my understanding. So, with this having, like, a gazillion triangles and being highly detailed, it soaks up tons of potential resolution and detail from everything else. So I just set manually this to be like 0.01 resolution for the whole thing, which I'm just praying makes it so it doesn't soak up detail from everything else on the outside. And that's why it looks a little weird, because it's kind of, the lighting is just weird on it. And to be honest, that's just because these aren't supposed to be placed in the map geometry. I just wanted to save on the object limit for MCC. If it was El Dorito only, I wouldn't even care. El Dorito has like an infinite object limit, but MCC stuff starts despawning very quickly. So I have to be really conservative when it comes to, do I want to place a door object, or would I rather have a vehicle kind of thing. Is the Brute mod out yet? No, but once I get back into El Dorito and after Ultimate Forged I'm back on Extinction, I might bounce back to releasing the Brute customization mod, because that mod is mostly done, I think. I accidentally broke it. It doesn't function right now. I like broke something, but I have an automated thingy to make it work. I'll have to go through and rebuild it one time real quick, but last I saw it was like literally done. I'd literally, before I broke it, and it was like fully functional, tons of detail and stuff. I think I just needed like descriptions for the armors in the menu or something like that. That was about it. Or no, pictures. It wasn't description, it was pictures. I needed to make preview images for the Brute armors. That's right. Okay, right. We're making grass. Let's do. I really want to like work on placing down like bushes and cool foliage and stuff, but gotta do one thing at a time. One thing at a time. I want to make like bushes that render really far away and stuff. Like, I don't even know if they are good bushes in Halo 3. Does anyone know? Can anyone tell me? Because I have some on the map right now, but they're kind of ass, to be real with you. If anybody knows if there are any good ones, please tell me. Hey! Modded Gamer, thank you so much for the $2 tip. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. Called the green guy. We need more cursed Best Buy stories. I'm down. I will call in a minute. I just got my coffee and everything. I want to figure out what I'm going to do next, and then I'll give him a call. I'm just really scatterbrained today, so I know the moment he starts talking, I just rip the whole stream and all my productivity, so I just gotta do all this complicated shit before my brain starts melting. We're just gonna start talking about stories and funny shit, and all my productivity's gone, so I gotta hurry. These only spawn on their specific game modes, right? They don't? Oh, okay. Okay, this is gonna optimize the fuck out of some stuff. Slayer, initial spawn point only on Slayer. Territories, initial spawn point only on territories. Assault only, okay, so this is gonna actually optimize a lot of stuff. VIP. I did not even think of this, but I think these were always spawning on all game modes, which definitely would have overloaded the ever-loving fuck out of everything. Basically, these are like the spawn areas. They're those little tiny objects that you can place in Forge mode that basically say like, oh, this is a VIP spawn zone. Oh, this is a... let me go back through these just to make sure I didn't mess up. Whatever. But I had it so instead of only spawning on the mode that they were supposed to spawn on, like the assault thing should only spawn on assault, they were all spawning on all modes, which means like you would go to spawn and you would see like 50,000 of those little tiny things stuck into the ground, which is an absolute travesty. I don't know if they automatically do it. I don't know if they automatically cull themselves. They probably do, realistically, but if they don't, that would be a major save on optimization, and I would rather be safe than sorry. I don't know what kind of specific stuff happens optimization-wise in the engine, and I'd rather just make sure that things are safe and working correctly. TTF, 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 TTF. And so right now I'm just assigning whatever. If you don't check any of these, it won't give a shit about what game modes it spawns on. But if you check even one of these boxes, it makes sure that this object does not spawn in at all unless the actual game engine itself loads in under that mode. So like I said, I don't know. I don't know if this is a step that I have to do for these game mode specific objects, but maybe. There's like 50,000 of these that I placed down, so who knows. Also, holy shit. With peace and love, this is ass. I feel myself getting carpal tunnel right now. This hurts. My tendons are crying. I'm just gonna start using my whole arm. Gotta start looking like one of those fucking CS gamers. Pro leagues. My fucking arm out really hard, just like, oh yeah. I swole right arm as I aim like a fucking pro. Don't even use my wrist to aim, I use my entire forearm. It's just for no reason in particular, it's just swollen. It's mostly from aiming. I have respect for them though. Shout out Shroud. Man, I'm gonna be so happy when this is done. Okay, I was just checking something. So yeah, almost there. Slayer. This is a Slayer object. Slayer object, blah, blah, blah. Okay, like one more page of these to do. My goodness. Something about the grass looks way too uniform, kind of like a texture is obviously a texture your brain knows when it's wrong. Yeah, no, I feel the same way. I think the part that most bothers me right now is the edges of it. It just kind of like is the start of this uniform grass field. There's no like gradual growth of grass, slowly, progressively into a healthier part of the field. My issue is because the map is so big, there is an idea I had, which was to have another type of grass that's like half height, more sparse grass. And I could kind of erase the edge of every thing and then swap it out with that, and it would kind of then give it the feeling of it gradually going up. It would not be very hard to do. It would not take too much time, but I'm almost just like, I don't even want to do that because it just takes a long ass time. It would look a lot better though. It would look a lot better if I could do like 3 tiers of grass just to, I literally would just go into Blender and then duplicate the grass, delete a couple things, space them out a little, shrink them down. That takes like not even 5 minutes. It's so easy. And then I have a whole new grass type that I can use to kind of graduate the grass to different heights. Okay, I saved all the things, all of the little game mode spawn points and things are good. They are good. All the game mode spawn point stuff is, whether necessary or not, guaranteed to only spawn with its particular game mode. The MCC optimization should still be good. All is well. All is well. God damn it. Went back to my Discord server and it popped me into stream chat and I just saw Broly running at 50 miles per hour. About to make me gush so hard, yeah. Me too. Me too. I'm just not looking forward to painting all 743 miles of grass around here. Oh, right, wait, there was one part of the grass over here that was just like totally in the area that I thought I was done with, but I was not. I was mistaken. This is Skaboodly's favorite song. If this had lyrics, Skaboodly would sing this in the shower. I hope he's here just to go, what the fuck? But he's not. He's not. It is for extinction. Reach shotguns, fire slugs, and fit the red theme of the weapons. That's a cool idea, actually. It'd be cool to see a reach shotgun in Halo 3 as well. Yeah, I like that idea. That's pretty good. Yeah, you want to give me some more of those good ideas, alright? I'll take them. I'll take them. Free of charge. No problem. Ah, I'm so tired of doing the grass, man. I want to take a break already. God damn, this shit's tedious. I've already done the entire map, basically. Ugh. Ugh. You know what? Why don't let's do a little painting. Let's paint a little bit of grass. Opacity 25 on the green channel. Let's bring up the radius a bit. Put the opacity 100 so I can see what the hell I'm brushing with. Okay, I mean that's not bad. We can do that at 25 opacity on the green brush. Start to kind of break down some of the solidity of it. Do a little bit of ooh. I'm gonna do another pass of that, going ooh. Okay, now I've kind of broken down some of that so it's not so powerfully in that shape. Now I'm gonna cut into it a little bit there. I'm gonna cut into it a little bit there. A little bit there. Definitely over here a bit. This needs to be worn down heavily, especially this bit here. Not bad. Then I'm going to do the same thing, but with the red channel. Add a little bit of that density back, but not too much. Do a little bit of mix of both. You know, a little bit of grass there, a little bit of grass there. You keep the same general shape, but give it some wear and tear. Not bad. Stream health good? No, stream health, I'm seeing no issues. Anyone lagging? I blame your internet service provider. It has nothing to do with me, and I'm fine. Yeah, that's pretty good. We will save that, save as, just to be safe, and then we re-import the bitmap. And we have it. A much more natural, more worn down looking series of paths and things. I do a little bit here too. I forgot about that one. That's my opacity at 60. It's 25. Okay, pretty good. Same thing, save as, re-import bitmap. Nice, nice. Quite splendid, isn't it? Okay, so I'll paint all that and it'll be beautiful and lovely. What else? What else? What else? Now, if anyone can give me some ideas for a Halo 3 bush. Like, I feel like I've seen bushes in Halo 3, but also I'm like 90% sure there aren't any. Like, just alpine bushes. Like, you think of Sierra 117 and you're like, oh, there's definitely a bush on Sierra 117. Is there? Is there? Because I actually don't think there is. I think it's all just a bunch of jungle plants. I don't think there's any bushes on that entire map. Think there are some in high ground? Maybe? I don't think there is, though. I think it would get in the way of gameplay. But I want to check. I want to do a little bit of exploring. Because I want to keep painting grass, but I'm bored out of my goddamn mind doing it, because I've been doing it for like 4 hours today. And it's mind-numbing, and I still have hours to go on it. So let's just go to high ground and see are there any bushes on high ground? Or are there any real good bushes on Sierra 117 that I could repurpose? Like, what do we have here? What are we working with? Can I turn them into some decorators? Spam them around the map a little bit? Let me see. What do we got? Valhalla? No. Valhalla definitely... there's no way Valhalla has any bushes. That's just all flat grass for the most part. I could be wrong. Two people said Valhalla. Maybe I'm just dead wrong. I just don't recall there being any on Valhalla. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna turn on decorators at least. A lot of grass. These could be considered bushes, but they're very small. They wouldn't be terribly useful on Hugegrass because the leaves would look disproportionately large, but they're technically bushes. They're just very small bushes. I already have bushes similar to those, though, unfortunately. So not bad. They're just smaller. They're just smaller bushes, that's all. I'd be very tempted to add some extra plants into the actual model of the grass. I don't think I can, though. I think decorators can only have one texture. I'd have to, like, redo all of their textures, which I am not here for at all. Though, I could think of a way. I might have to get creative with it. I have an interesting idea. I might give it a try. It might be nice to add some kind of depth to it. Like, for example, imagine if the grass that I put on Hugegrass had these, like, little flower patches, whatever these little blurry monstrosities are, just, like, in it, as kind of ground cover. Last Resort might actually have... You know what? Last Resort having... There's leaf particles that come out of the trees. That's a nice detail. Let's see, Last Resort. Water. Okay, there's plants and palm bushes and leaves. There's shrubs. These are kind of nice, actually. I like these little shrubs. Maybe I should have been using these as the Hugegrass grass for this whole time, dude. What the hell? These are great. Make these green? That'd be way better grass on Hugegrass. Are you kidding me? Right now, the grass I have is kind of ass compared to these. These are great. Like, the thin, they got good textures, high detail. What the hell, man? My grass looks like ass. I just ripped it off the Covenant and was like, it's probably the best grass. This is way more HD and nice. Some of this as ground cover would be good, too. Ooh. Ooh. And look at even turn. Oh. I don't know, though. They're kind of stringy. I don't know if that would look particularly great on Hugegrass, but I kind of want to try it, though. Like, damn, what the hell, man? I didn't know that looked so good. The thing that's great, too, about what I've done is I've already placed down all the grass, so if I just replaced the model, I could see, like, major differences. And I think I have a feeling I might like that a lot more. It could add a lot to it. Man. H2A Delta Halo minus something we can rip from that. H2, oh, H2A, yeah, no, H2A might. I want to, if I can, not that it's really the most important thing ever, but if I can, I would like to try keeping it from Halo 3, just to keep, like, vanilla consistency. Not that most people would really notice at all, to be real. It's more of, like, a me thing, but still. That said, though, dude, this grass at this scale, the way that it like bunches together and looks so detailed and thick, bro, I'ma be real. The way that I'm looking at this and I barely can see through it at all, and it has like multiple layers of color and depth into it, that is so much nicer than the kind of weird cartoony grass that I've like forced myself to be okay with on Hugegrass. I'm gonna try swapping them out right now. I can't not try that. That's so significantly better than the grass I've been working with. To the point where it might completely change the feel of like everything. Thought you were a rock guy, now you're a grass guy. Okay, whatever. Bow, whatever, bunny. Whatever you say. Hold on though. For real though, decorator brush. Let me pull out. What do we have here? Palettes, precision, blah 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 blah. Who cares? So we have Zanzibar. Wait, what is Zanzibar Pebbles actually? Show me what that looks like. Paint rate 1. Shit. Editing this BSP, Zanzibar. Drop to ground. How about just airbrush add? Okay, so they're just like little sandy pebbles. That's interesting. Barnacles? Huh. Regular barnacles. Neato. What else? Salal. Oh, I think I have this on Hugegrass. It's a little nice bushy plant. I like it. It's just so small that on the map as big as Hugegrass, that doesn't really make a big difference. Wire on wall. That is so weird that that's a decorator. What the fuck? Stud 1. Let me paint myself down real quick. Clip 2. What are these, man? Find small leaves. I mean, obviously it's not that one. Broadleaf low. That's interesting. Pretty useless for me, unfortunately. Creeper vine. Creeper. More generic kind of plants. Kelp. Oh, no, obviously it's not kelp. But washed up kelp. That's cool that they have that. No, it's probably this. Tall grass. Which is the exact kind of grass I should be using. Oh, and it's just like a plane. It's so optimized. Gah. God, it's beautiful. Okay, that's tall grass. Then we have thick grass green. And what if I use this? I don't know why the fuck it's sideways, but imagine this but not sideways. That would be cool. Cement. Oh, it's like chunky cement pebbles. This or tall grass? I feel like the thick grass... No, I feel like the tall grass, when bundled together, has a really great variety of size and height that if I vary it in Blender just like that, it would actually be probably better than thick grass. So I would not be surprised if they use the same texture. No. Grass. Doddy! Hello. It's grass stream today. I am observing grass deeply and making decisions. I want to know where these are. Where are these? Tall grass and thick grass green? Oh, I'm about to go dig through some folders. Oh, Alright, tags, levels, are they on Zanzibar? Like, are they... Where are these? Somebody tell me where the fuck these are. I don't see them. I am currently searching through many folders. Oh, wait. Isn't there... I have to go off screen and search Dorito. Oh wait, grass. Tall grass. The fuck was that? Tall grass is... Oh, levels shared decorators. Okay, that's why... Yeah. Alright, level shared decorators. We want... It's tall grass is nice, but all... Yeah, tall grass. It's actually literally just the tall grass. That's the one I want. Alright, so... Tallgrass.render model. And it probably uses tall grass as a bitmap, I would presume. No. Indeed it does not. I gotta look at it and I gotta explore it, and I'm so tired. I've been painting grass for like... No, it's actually been over 4 hours today. I've been painting grass for like 5 hours today. My eyes are going to roll out of my skull. It's so mind-numbingly boring. This is why I can't... That's why I can't do game dev. They're gonna be like, hey, welcome to work today. Your task is for your entire 9-hour shift and some overtime because we're behind. We need you to paint grass exclusively. I'm just gonna be like bleeding. I'm gonna be crying and blood's coming out. Alright, tall grass. Yay! There it is. Alright, so we want the... Hold up, bros. Tall grass or thick... Okay, so it's tall grass green. There's a variant that it's not even used here. Okay, sure. Tall grass green. It has the render model, and then it has grass tall green, which is... My brother in Christ, this texture is so much better than the one I'm using on the map right now. Oh my god, it's so good. Ugh. Why didn't I look through these decorators and see this shit? This is so much nicer than what I'm using right now. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, dude. It's so much better. Dude, I'm gonna shit and fart. There's no way it's... We've had poor, sad, inferior grass this whole time. I just didn't even know. Alright. Well, okay. That's good. You know what? This is good. I'm spinning this as a good thing. Shut up. This is good. I mean, this actually is good. Because now I can just do better. So levels multi. Levels shared. Decorators. What's the folder? Decorators, tall grass. Yeah, tall grass slash... Tall grass. And tall grass green. So that one and the green version. What? Oh, I guess the tall grass green would be the same thing, but... Oh no, it's one random. Never mind, I'm just dumb. Alright, very cool. Very cool. I'm thrilled. Wild and thrilled is what I am. Wild and wacky. I've been streaming for too long. I don't even know what's going on anymore. This hurts my brain. My Brian hurt. Oh! What did I just do? Okay, I've slowly processed what I need to do now. So here's the very nice Hugegrass grass. I'm gonna make a new thing. I'm gonna call this Grass Big 4. Alright. And I'm gonna try importing the new tall grass ass. Why the fuck is Master Chief in here? Welcome to my domain. Peppy. Peppy. I think she's in my closet. She came out earlier, you missed it. Okay, so there's 3 types of this tall grass. Look at that. They're already the same height as my existing grass, except for that one. That one's lame and small and smushed. Not very epic. I should probably add all this in though. This took so long to just like position these all around though. It was like literally 10 minutes of just slamming grass around. It's fine. I can do this. I believe in myself. This is something only I can do. Only I can shit this hard. I'm actually gonna hide that. I have no choice. I have no choice. I'm just gonna start spamming these around. I don't even care. Also for the smushed grass, I kind of like that there's smushed grass in here, but also... Alright, here's my thought. Here's the old grass, right? It's more or less a uniform height all around. I almost want to make it like tallest in the center and then fade out, which could add a sort of like bumpiness and unevenness to the height. And then it would also mean that anywhere on the edge, you would see it kind of taper off, which might be the move. Now at this density, which at the time I thought was very dense, and to be fair, it is very dense. But I would like for it to be more dense than this. I don't know if I need it to be, because this grass is already very dense. Like, let's see. Hold on. I need to do a calculation really quick. Just a rough one. So this tuft of grass that I spammed around a bunch of times is 18 faces. 41 edges. This tuft of grass here is 40 faces. So that is a lot more expensive than the other grass. This one is also 40 faces. They're all 40 faces each. 40 tries. So one of these pieces of grass, while looking way better, nicer, and denser, is 40, while one tuft of this grass, the cheaper grass, is 18 faces. So it's a little slightly more than double the expense and cost to do these grass pieces. These do look substantially nicer, and I'm definitely going to use them. I kind of just want to spam it around, but also... Alright, I got it. I know how I'm going to do this. For every duplicate, I am going to do Alt-D, which is a special kind of duplication, where now if I edit this, it edits all instances of the same grass. It's important I do that, because if I want to edit the grass and optimize it at all, when I do, it'll optimize all instances of that grass, and I don't have to worry about having to manually optimize anything, really. So I'm going to do that. So this way, I am just free to just do my usual grass thing. It's a fitting end to the road of this map's development. That's true. Ending Hugegrass literally with grass. I could not think of a more fitting end to the development of it. That said, the other one was in total 2,300 vertices, 1,500 tries. I'm going to try and match that here. I'm going to try my best to match that. Some things I want bigger, especially toward the middle. Some things I want tapering out to be smaller towards the edge. Let's do it all in object mode. Keep everything nice and good. Keep the relative density consistent. reasonably good. But actually, I want them to be in random orientation. I'm kind of orienting them in such a way that they are, like, facing away all the time, which is actually not really what I'm after here. That will make things appear more dense even when they are not. Then we get a bones stream for extinction. There's no guarantee that I'm going to spam blood and bones around extinction. It'll probably just be rocks and dirt for the most part, to be honest with you. Okay, this is promising. This is actually very promising. I have a good feeling about this. I don't know if it's bad to not have a directional consistency with the grass, but I'm hoping it's okay. I'm hoping it's okay. Oh my god, I have so much more to do. Okay, well, let's keep it up. A lot of just moving grass around. You know, maybe I should do this off stream and finish it off stream. Then I can just show you guys some progress pics and supporter chat later tonight. Maybe that's not too bad of an idea. I think this, I just have a really good feeling about this looking substantially better and improving the vibes. It might not. I could actually be totally wrong. I'm very much open to that. I don't hate the current grass, but I've always just been mildly unhappy with the texture most of all. The actual grass visual itself is okay. It's just a kind of a weird texture that's kind of hard to work with. And we have a lot of grass 3s, not nearly enough grass 2s. Direction a little too far. Grab a grass 1. Rotate it that way. Grab a grass 2. Rotate it that way. We're about even on all of these now. I'll grab another grass 1, put it over here. Grab another grass 2. This one's going to go over here though. Okay, so that brings us right now, we are at... They're all instances of each other, so we're not actually counting correctly. Okay, if I join them all together, we're at 840, 2,500 verts, 840 faces. Yeah, this is significantly more expensive vertex-wise. And that's bad because that means people would lag, theoretically. I had to really optimize these. You'd be surprised how expensive it is to have like a gazillion of these rendered all over the place. It is not cheap. It is not cheap. So I'm gonna have to be smart about how I do this. I think what I'm gonna have to do, not that it's really gonna make any difference, any major difference, but what I'll probably do is end up merging these all together, making them all pretty, and then just cutting out some of these unnecessary vertices. I am definitely going to have to do it. In fact, I don't really think it's going to hurt the visuals all that much. I don't think so, anyway. I'm going to have to end stream quite soon, but before I do, we're gonna make this work. Merge by distance. That should be fine. Shades. Then we'll do tries to quads to just get our basic quad planes in there. Double check that everything down here is all good. I don't think anything's too crazy. Looks fine to me. And then I'm going to go to the middle vertex on each of the grass blades here. All of those, and I am going to dissolve edges. Which cuts out 10 tries, which is very good. And I'm gonna, actually before I even do that, I'm gonna save, make a new save, grass 4-1. See, we don't do destructive workflows here, we dissolve those edges. And I'm gonna try that on all of the grass objects here. So we do that same thing, we merge by distance so that it becomes a solid object. They're already shaded smooth because, you know, it'd be like that. Then we're gonna do tries to quads, so we got just our basic planes. And then once again, on that center vertex, actually, would it be better if I did this? I don't know if it would look good, but I'm going to try it because I can theoretically get twice the bang for my buck. That's twice the bang for my... I kind of want to do that. Do you guys think it's too cheap if I just have, like, these kind of blocky blades of grass? I mean, it's kind of hard to tell until I'm in-game, but, like... They're going to be everywhere. You're not really going to be looking too close. I don't know. Is that not going to mess with the UVs? No, no. Blender's really good about maintaining UV distances. Try it first? Yeah, and I probably should. What I'll do is I'm going to undo this last one. I'm keeping quadified and merged by distance and tries to quads. I'll do that even on the third one, but yeah, I think I'm definitely gonna try it, but I suspect that it might look bad. I like that they're rounded and smooth and good, but I just don't have the budget for that. We'll give it a try. That said, I think I'm gonna hop off for the night. I got some stuff I want to do tonight, and I will probably have updates on this tomorrow morning, and I'll be streaming again tomorrow, of course. I don't know what I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a play test. I almost want to take one last day just to really get all of the aesthetics down, just in case, now that I'm, like, putting in, like, the love I probably should have to these decorators in the first place. We'll see. I'm going to shoot for a playtest tomorrow, but don't be disappointed if I just love my grass too much. We demand more grass. Okay, I mean, I might do another grass stream. We'll see. No promises. But I may do another grass stream, but, like, more intricate stuff like this, really optimizing, getting new, cool stuff in. But, yeah. Thank you guys for watching the stream. Thank you for tuning in. I will be live tomorrow. I hope to see you there. Really excited to get this all looking wonderful. Even if I go down one last rabbit hole with the grass stuff. But hey, it'd be like that. I'll see you there. Thank you guys for the support today, for the daily tip goal, for the super chat. Thanks for just being here, to be honest. It's a pleasure as always. I hope to see y'all tomorrow for inevitably more grass content. And for some releases of these mods. I'll see you guys then. Have a wonderful rest of your night, y'all. Bye-bye.